Hello! We're live.
Oh, okay.
Surprise! We're live.
Surprise.
Surprise! Yay! We're
Oh,
live.
I'm gonna see how long I can stay. I might have life stuff that pops up.
No!
Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm waiting a phone call in case bad stuff happens with one of my friends.
God dang it! God dang it! Why? It's alright.
I don't know. I got the text like 5 minutes ago, if that.
God dang it. God dang it.
But it might never appear. I don't know.
Tell your
It's hit or
friends.
miss.
Tell your friends you're busy.
I don't think that'll fly this time.
I think that will fly. I am fairly certain that that will fly.
I don't think that one's gonna work in this particular circumstance.
Well, I hope that everyone is okay. And if they're not okay, I hope they're really not okay because they've ruined my Friday evening.
Just girlfriend problems with one of my buddies.
Oh no, you're gonna have a friend that's gonna be stuck. You just tossed out into the snow.
Pretty much. Well, no, he'll be tossing the girl out in the snow.
Oh!
So it's his house.
Jeez, okay, that's just even worse. That means that his tires could be slashed.
Oh no, the funny part is, no, see, she has the car, but he has the house.
There is okay. Well, first off, shame on him for relying upon his woman for transportation. I can't even. I can't even. There's so many things that are just terrible for that. I'm so sorry for your friend.
Yes, it's a very interesting situation. On the bright side, though, we're almost done with the campaign, so.
Yeah, we are. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because after this we gotta find something else to play.
I should make you play Dominions 5 and hate yourself.
Well, I mean, first off, that's impossible. I would never ever hate myself, and I would never ever play Dominions 5. I don't even have Dominions 5, so there you go.
Aha, temptation arises.
It shouldn't. Really shouldn't. You should just take those thoughts. This is what we call, in the psychology world, an intrusive thought. And you should take that thought and not pursue it any further.
Yeah, but it'd be funny. You'd sit there and you'd be like, I don't understand what the pixels mean.
Yeah, don't.
I mean, Austin.
Austin! Austin! What do the pixels mean? What does that dot mean?
Basically, why does my unit have 20 stats and what do they do? It is nothing. Ignore all of it.
Austin! Austin, I don't know what's going on! It's like, neither do I. Why are they mashing into one another?
Why does this game look like it was developed on a budget of $5? Because it was.
Because it's had a $5 budget for years. Oh my gosh, that sounds about right. It's what's really sad is that like my really high-end army, my really high-end one hasn't even been built yet. I'm building my next. I see. It's like building a new like computer. By the time that you're done building it, no matter when you start and when you end, it's already out of date.
Sadly, yes.
It is the sad truth that like as soon as I'm done building one army, I've upgraded everything to where my second army is already on the way. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end my turn so that you can take your turn, and I'll just go ahead and start building stuff in the background. I don't really need to be. I don't need to be on my turn for that.
Okay. I mean, it does delay it by a turn, but
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. Hello! Oh my gosh,
No.
you got Lego Man. Hello, Fokker. Hello, it's Three Dogs. Hello! Happy Friday. It's over. It's Friday! Oh my god, it's Friday.
it is Friday. It's the bestest of days. I
It is.
mean, it could be a better Friday. It could be like next week Friday, which is payday Friday. But
Oh no, see, I don't really care about that right now. What I care about is the fact that I know for a whole 2 days, as long as something really bad doesn't happen, I don't have to deal with anything like bad anymore. It's all somebody else's problem for at least 2 days.
oh, that is the best feeling.
Well, considering the fact that for the past week, every day I have had something get hit by lightning, and every day I've had to run around with like a chicken with their head cut off in order to accommodate and to fix and to spend money on crap that I'm like, we don't have a budget for any of this. We keep breaking shit. Oh, Lego Man redeems a hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna drown. Hold on. See, hydrate involves water, Lego Man. All you did was actually water down all the alcohol. It's fine. Yes. I don't have one that says the drinky drinks. Redeemed. Good news. You can only make mass peasant railgun. What? Mass peasant railguns.
I like this idea. I like the idea that we just load up peasants into a gun and we fire them at the enemy.
I like this idea as well. This is a very interesting concept. Or better yet, what if we only give them railguns? Just a bunch of peasants with railguns.
See, I like this idea, but only if it's like the Japanese peasants, where they just have, where all of a sudden they have no idea what modern day technology is, and then we just bestowed upon them like space age weapons.
Yes, it's like in Fallout whenever you find the alien blaster. Yes.
Yes. Like, we find, like, that's, like, there's those small African tribes that have no idea, like, what any kind of technology beyond a bow and arrow is. We give them railguns, and we just see what happens.
Yes. There is no downside to this. Only peasant militia. Okay, so anything that I haven't built yet, got it. I can do that. Anything that I haven't built yet will be peasant militia. So there's stuff that's already been built. Oh look, speaking of peasant militias, let's start the night off with a mass slaughter. How about that?
Spectate or under resolve?
Oh, we're gonna spectate this. We're gonna have fun. I've got 3 cannons, and they've got peasants. I want to watch these people just absolutely get murdered.
Sounds like a pretty fair fight.
See, Fokker, the way that banning works is that you can't ban me from stuff that I've already built. You can only ban me from things going forward. So, as of now, I can only build peasant militias. It doesn't ban me from using the ones that I have currently. And I have enough units and armies to do what I need to do. Like, it's already done. The game is over. That's
now we're just killing the intolerant nobles.
Exactly. The actual damage has been done. Like, there is no coming back. The tide has broken. We are done. The actual campaign is over. This is cleanup. Alright. I don't even need these guys right now. My points are for mortuary assistance. Yeah, I like how you keep saying that. Are you all ready to go?
Let me move my units around.
I mean, I'm like 90% certain that the cannons will do all the work anyway.
I am too, but on the off chance, you know.
On the off chance that they get through, maybe kind of sort of we should have a backup plan. Nonsense! What do you mean we should have a backup plan? Never! Gerald, that's ridiculous.
I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm ready. Sorry.
Oh, see, look at you now. Like, maybe I should have a backup plan.
It's going to happen, says Fokker. Yes, of course. Alright, see, this is the best part. They're in range. I love it.
How many points to force you to play a game, Myth?
Well, it usually comes with a dollar amount. Oof, oof. I have watch stake, so I can do one every. So wait, hold on. I have watch stake, so I can do one every stream. I don't know what that means. What is a watch stake, Austin?
I think it means like he boosts your thing up by being around for so long.
Oh, watch streak. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was like, I don't know what a watch stake is, but I want a stake now, so there's that. I have 300, so Fokker is a third of the way there. Luckily for me, he will not make it there by August. Aw, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Austin. I appreciate that. I'm gonna see what my carbine cavalry can do against a bunch of spear boys.
They do have levy infantry, so I would watch out.
Oh, they're on skirmish mode. Don't you worry. They're on skirmish mode. I have 1
Wait.
point. Those three dogs.
Do they only have like 2 units of levy infantry?
Basically, yes. this is
Oh,
going
wow.
to be yeah. This is all melee infantry and pretty much nothing else. This is going to be a nightmare.
I thought they had a lot more just normal infantry, but no.
It's just spearmen. Oh no! Look at them go. Look, they're breaking already with the first volley. Let's see what the second volley does. Oh my gosh! They shot me.
Men.
I lost, like, what? I lost 10 men? What is this nonsense? I've lost soldiers against peasants. Peasants! It's okay. As soon as they get close to the guns, there we go. I know, right?
You. Ooh.
You want... Okay, so Three Dogs says he wants to see me play Roll Total War. I don't even know what that is.
I think it means Rome.
Ah, see, there's 2 of them. You'll have to be more specific. Because Rome 2 is entertaining up to a point. There's a certain
Rome
point where I
1's
get
better.
bored. Oh yeah, Rome 1 is way better.
Especially if you play, what is it, Barbarian Invasion to completion. Because you can complete it on turn 1.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that you can complete Barbarian Invasion on turn 1?
As what faction?
Eastern Roman Empire.
No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Alright. I'm listening.
So, the trick to it is the fact that all the provinces that you need to take are controlled by the Western Roman Empire, right?
Yes.
So, what you can do is you can take your units, you can disband all of your outer colonies and just keep only the garrison forces in in Italy, or like the places that are really important to you. You can get rid of them. And then you can bribe that for 100, the income from that for 100 turns. And you can get all the cities that you want from the Western Empire, and they'll give it to you. So then the next turn you end it, you won the map.
Jeez.
Yep.
Alright,
Well, I mean, once
for auto-resolving.
all right, once you have that income, you gain like 100,000 denarii per turn, so it's really nothing. Like, they're not gonna reject like $100,000 per turn for 100 turns.
I've seen campaigns where they manipulate the AI into like giving you they basically make you trade map information for, or should not make you make them trade map information for cities.
Yeah, I've done that.
I've seen that before, although I don't remember how to do it. Fokker says he wants to see Myth play in a bathtub full of total cereal. I don't even know what that is. Also,
I remember
max level city in about 10 turns. See,
yeah.
it's been so long since I've played Barbarian Invasion, I don't even know how to do this stuff anymore. It's been way too long. It has been genuinely way too long. March!
If I remember right, the secret is you just take the map information, you take the enemy's town that you want, and then you give them like $1, but it's per for 1,000 turns or something like that, and the AI freaks out and goes, "Oh my god, that's forever."
That's a
They
very
accept
long time, and that's a very large amount of money. 1,000 gold over 1 turn. It's like,
Or
total
no,
is
it's
place.
1 gold over 1,000 turns or something like
yeah.
that.
But it's just the math starts wigging out.
Yeah, because then the AI starts freaking out because it's like, oh, this is going to give me so much money, long-term investments. No, it isn't.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I've got my last modern army that I was training from the other turn, which will never ever see combat, which has got maximum accuracy, maximum morale, maximum melee, and maximum defense. They will be unbeatable in combat, even if I lose my general, because they just can't die.
No, Myth, I know what you need to do. I think they added Ethiopia to Rome Total War 2.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure they added some African tribe nation.
Alright, so I gotta play the Afrikaans as a Roman, no, not a Roman general, but like as a I like this idea. In general, I like this idea. Just, I'm going to play as... Ooh, this is the last... Oh, that's right, Musashi's the last one we gotta take, isn't it?
Yes, I'm looking up on here. They have the Desert Kingdoms. You can play as the Kingdom of Kush,
Oh,
Nabatea, Saba, and Numidia.
I think I don't even know if I have those. It's called Peasant Cheese. You build as much hold on, wait. Also, you can get a max level city in about 10 turns. It's called Peasant Cheese. You build as much peasant. They took all the army into the city area. You went to max level, then disband. Oh, yeah, no. I did that in places where the city was torn out, like, or just like I slaughtered the city and I needed the population to kind of boost up real fast. That's exactly what I used to do, especially as Persia. In Persia, since a lot of their areas are like, especially the corners of the map where there's nothing going on there, I would find that one city, I would keep all of its trade really low, but I would just take a bunch of peasants to those cities and just dump them there. So these cities that really are just in the middle of nowhere. What are we doing?
Auto resolve.
So these cities that are just in the middle of nowhere have no infrastructure. You can't get to them very easily. I would just build them up as these massive like houses of wealth, just because of the number of people there. It was great. They couldn't do trade, but they made lots of taxes. At least that's what I did way back in the day. Rome has so many people that it won't affect the tax base. I want to say in Rome 1 it did. But I could be misremembering. Now the big question is, tomorrow will Ron show up for his game?
That is the big question.
That is the big question. That's the big thinkies moment, where will Ron actually show up for round 2 of Warhammer 3? And and instead of it being like a ridiculous question, it's a genuine question that may be no. Three Dog says he's putting it on no. I mean, I don't know, man. He's wanting to play Warhammer 3 for a long time, and look, I actually now that I know the Chaos is a progression system that's actually in line with the lore, I'm actually interested. Squad tomorrow confirmed. No, Squad is not confirmed for tomorrow. That is a lie from the devil's mouth.
Oh, one day, Myth, I'll buy Dominions for you and let's make you play it.
Make me cry. Wait, where's all my...
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Spear infantry, there we go. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, that's levy infantry. I don't care about levy infantry.
You'll see your viewer count go into the negatives.
Yeah, it's like, not even I'm watching this. I get 100 FPS with epic settings. Jeez. Well, Fokker, I'm happy that you have a computer that can do that. I sit happily upon, like, high, you know. There we go. Now, let's go take another settlement. With my super duper awesome army full of Carbine Cavalry, British Royal Marines. Let's see here. Military administration. Yes, you will be an administrator. Very good. Reduce my costs. Musashi, we will take you within 2 turns. He sits upon his liar's chair with this crowd of shit. Oh, that's so mean. Alright, let's see. Alright, where's my navy? Oh, it's over here. I just bombed somebody with it. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad decision. Alright, is there anybody coming to the north with all of our, like, with our boats? Like, is there anybody heading north?
I don't think so.
Alright, so can I move our... I'm going to move our ironclads. Actually, I'm going to get our ironclads repaired. I'm going to repair the ironclads at the dry dock. And then I'm going to send them out to the southern oceans, but that will leave the northern oceans relatively undefended. Not relatively. There won't be any defense in the northern oceans. I should be more. I should be honestly more open about that. There won't be anybody defending the Northern Oceans, except for your
I have
torpedo
a
boats.
fleet.
You have torpedo boats. That's not a fleet.
It's a fleet of a sort.
It's-
and I have 4 ironclads in Tango.
Oh, do you now? Do you?
Yeah, I have 1 corvette and 3 frigates.
He's like, yeah. No. I got this. I got this.
There's options. Frigates, I'll have you know, these are the highest level that you can get. The Kaio Maru.
I believe you. Oh, good lord. It looks like I've got an army stack sitting on my doorstep here. I need to send this guy back.
Very well.
I was going to take Kozuke, but apparently that's not okay because I've got some nasty little soldiers down here that want to get their face eaten up by a cannon. Let's see. Fuckers, I am gaming on a reasonable computer now, so I get frames. Well, reasonable is not what I would... Okay, first off, you are not reasonable, so I don't believe that your computer is reasonable. The effort you have put into this computer is also not reasonable. So forgive me if I don't believe you when you say that you're being quote-unquote reasonable.
Myth.
Yes.
The number of torpedo boats is directly tied to the number of dry docks you have.
Oh my god! Well, I have like a dozen dry docks at this point.
I could, like, cover the map in torpedo boats
Jeez.
at some point.
At an indiscriminate point in the future. Ah, yes.
We'll get there.
Now, what's even more fun is that tomorrow, if nobody's talking, I'll just keep spouting Warhammer fantasy lore until people tell me to shut up. I'm like, have you heard the great words of Gotrek Felix? And they're like, who's that? And I go, well, let me tell you. A long time ago, a man whose name I have long forgotten decided to write some books, you see.
And they were okay at best.
Some of them were good. Some of them were good. Do you plan on
Some of
playing
them
the
were.
Pharaoh a while after it releases? I mean, I'm not against playing Total War Pharaoh. I haven't really seen anything about it. The thing is, one, I hate Egypt as like a country and a concept, and two, I have no faith that it's going to be better than anything that modern Total War has come out with, so I'm not really sure.
Wow, Myth, I hate Egypt as a country and a concept.
Well, first off, name a thing Egypt has done that has been A, useful, B, interesting, or C, a combination of the two.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it was just the way that you said it.
Look, I know some people that go, Egypt's like a wonderful place. I love that old style. It's like, you mean the style that Hollywood tells you that they have? Yeah, that's a really cool style, isn't it? That's not real. Well, they have really pretty dresses. No, they didn't, actually. As a matter of fact, they actually dressed like freaking peasants all the time, but it's fine. You tell me what they looked like. Well, they have those really pretty gold masks. I mean, you mean the things that they actually never reproduced during the entire Egyptian Empire? You mean that? You mean that, which has never ever been proven to be made by the Egyptians? Yes, that. They have that.
Oh no, I'm being attacked.
Apparently I am too.
Oh wait, no, this is you, I think.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, that's you. I'm free. I'm in the clear.
So yeah, no, it's not like, yeah, no. Fokker admits it. It says it very clearly. It's not like he's admitted to hating Egyptians. No, see, Egyptians are fine. I think the country's a lie. I don't believe that the Egyptians did half the crap they say they did. And it's because, like, look, anybody whose empirical history starts off with, well, we started off at the top of our power, and I go, something's not right. Something's not right. And I want someone to kind of tell me I'm wrong, because I want them to provide sources that I can read.
Well, I mean, to be fair to the Egyptians, they probably did kind of start off the top of their power because there was probably nobody else around to challenge them.
When did their empire start, Austin?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's the thing, is that, like, there's no other empires around them to really worry about. Like, you had Sargon, of Mesopotamia or whatnot.
He's the Akkadians, and he's let's see, Akkadians. Then the Assyrians are later. So essentially, what you have is you have Egyptians that are like, oh, we're the ones that invented writing. It's like, no, you didn't. Oh, we're the ones that invented this. No, you didn't. We're the ones that did all this stuff. No, you didn't. We invented the chariot. No, you didn't. We invented it. No, you didn't. You just stole it from somebody else. So where the hell did you get all this cool stuff from? That is the history of the Egyptian Empire. Oh god, they've got cannons. Yes, Sargon of Akkad, the first philosopher king. Allegedly. Sorry. It is much in the same vein that Charlemagne was also a philosopher king. Sargon of Akkad was also a philosopher king. Caused a crisis during the Cold War over the canal. Look, that canal was very important, and they definitely won that war. The casualty ratings show that. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And by the way, talk about a barbaric ritual of mummification. What do? We tear out the organs of the person that's dead or alive, rip them out, and then stuff them in jars filled with, you know, what is essentially modern day formaldehyde. Yes, that's a good practice. Yeah, no, that's not barbaric at all. God dang savages. Disgusting savages. Every last one of them. I'm glad their empire burned. My favorite part of reading about history is whenever I read about how the Egyptians fell so unceremoniously. You can quote me on that. Fuck Egypt.
But I might just have to.
It's like fuckers, but he doesn't hate the Egyptians. The Aztecs would sacrifice people would eat human hearts. That's also true. The Aztecs are also filthy savages. That's the other fun fact about that. The Aztecs are also filthy savages that are just the South American version of Egypt. The difference is you can actually follow their history, whereas the Egyptians you can't.
You can't really follow their history, if I'm right, because most of their texts were destroyed by the Spanish.
As they should have. God dang savages. God dang savages.
They had cool pyramids and neat little gods and interesting religions.
They had freaking parrot people for gods.
Yeah, well.
That's not interesting. We had that in Egypt. They're South American Egypt. That's all they are. Aztecs were shit. The conquistadors were heroes. No, they weren't heroes. You know why they weren't heroes? They didn't finish the job. It's those cafe au lait ladies that they found. That's the problem. With their brown thighs and their luscious lips. It loves to take people's prisoners and turn around and sacrifice them. Look, see, but that was a normal practice for, like, South America. My favorite story, though, is when you'd have, like, Hernan Cortez. Like, they're because they believe he is the harbinger of the apocalypse. They go, oh, look, please don't murder us all. Here, watch, we'll sacrifice women and children unceremoniously to you. And he's sitting there, a devout, murderous Catholic, and he's like, oh my god. And he's just sitting there. Yeah, he's just like, oh my god, crucifixion's too good for them. That's the part of history that I love, where he's like sitting there, and if you've ever seen the movie Rat Race, where you have the that one Jewish guy who's sitting in the Klaus Barbie Museum, and he just keeps doing double takes, and his mouth's just open agape, but just trying to like take it all in, and he can't. And he's like, that's what I believe Hernan Cortez is doing. He's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, what is going on? They got distracted by the native Indian populations. You are correct, sir. They did.
I mean, wouldn't you, though?
I mean, I would, absolutely.
Your men are running, sir.
I mean, I do love, for example, some of Christopher Columbus's exploits.
Which ones?
Like,
his conquests of the ladies, or, like, I mean...
I mean, both in a certain degree. I mean, I like, for example, the fact that when he arrived in what is essentially, I believe, Cuba, he noted that the people there had no weapons or anything like that, and they were all the women were willing to trade sex for like screws and nails.
Hell
So I
yeah!
think so he had to put like a martial court or like a court martial thing in effect. Otherwise, the men were gonna like strip the all the ship bare of nails.
All right, that's not a story I've heard before. I like that story. The only people Christians would kill is people who believe in Jesus and people who love. Wait, what? No, they didn't. Like, Christian nations fought each other, absolutely, but not to the same extent that they fought like the Islamists. And even then, like, the rumor of Christians constantly being at war with each other is actually a dramatization. It's not really true. Like,
The wars, if I remember, were much smaller. I think there was a lot of wars, but they were mostly noble war houses. So
yeah,
not really.
like, they weren't like the extermination wars of other peoples. Like, when Christians fought against Christians in any time that I'm aware of, it was rare for them to like really go to town on somebody. It would take a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, we like to think of like the Crusades as being also like horrendously brutal, and that's not actually true. Like, don't get me wrong, they murdered a lot of people, but like oh, hold on, the initial taking of Jerusalem was really bloody. It's like, well, no, it's either the first or the second one. Because after the first, is it the first taking of Jerusalem or the second taking of Jerusalem? They slaughtered the town. They were killed. They have random stab in the back. Three Dogs, I need you to tell me exactly what you're talking about, because, like, if you're talking about political intrigue, of course, like, the nobility will always have intrigue. There'll always be internecine warfare. There's always going to be fighting. Like, you're never going to have peace among people that have power. It's just not going to happen.
There's always more power to take, and I figured out my microphone was in the wrong spot, so I've adjusted it. That's why I probably sound louder.
That sounds the same to me.
Oh, that's interesting. That works.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! My spear levies are making the katana catchies break! Oh my gosh, they broke. They broke!
I mean, it depends for the Crusades. Some of the Crusades were very, very brutal. Like, you have, when King Richard the Lionheart took, Jerusalem, or was it Akka?
Hold on. Richard the Lionheart died, I thought. He died on his way there. You know, he died on his way there.
No. That was, that was the leader of the Holy Roman Empire.
No. Hold on. Because he drowns, essentially, on his way there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the ruler of the Holy Roman Empire.
No. I don't think so. Hold on. I gotta look it up now. What does Vestas do? Now I gotta look at this real quick. Hold on. Just so restore to announce his past forgiveness, to show himself worthy to take the cross. He read from his father's throne.
Yes, right.
I could have sworn because there's one of them that actually drowns literally like on his way out to go there. It was great.
Yes, Emperor Barbarossa of the Holy Roman Empire.
That was
because he assembled the largest crusading force that was ever known of 100,000 men.
Was it? Maybe I'm mixing up Richard the Lionheart because it was one of the names that was like a really prominent name, and I was like, I thought it was Richard the Lionheart, but oh well. The Crusaders would pillage anything they could on the way to Jerusalem to the point the Byzantine Empire didn't with the Catholic in their land. So, first off, like that is partially true, but it's more so because it's not because of the pillaging. It was because It was because they weren't expecting the show of force that they got. That was the issue. They weren't ready for that. They didn't have the structure for that, and it's not what they wanted. They wanted assistance in defending Constantinople, not actually retaking the Holy Land. But when it comes to pillaging, I'd have to do more research. I mean, obviously, you know, after you don't read something for a long time, you forget. I don't remember hearing about like the British, French, German, you know, Italian armies where they pillaging their own land up until or up until Byzantium. I don't remember hearing any of those stories or reading anything like that. Granted, it's a medieval army. Like, you have to realize there's going to be some like, hey, we got to find food, you know. But I don't know of any of it off the top of my head. But again, I'm not perfect on that, so.
I don't believe they pillaged their own lands. I know Richard the Lionheart pillaged on his way back to England.
Oh,
He
yes.
took the overland route.
Yeah,
And so he was
yeah.
essentially in enemy land, so he did that.
Well, he was also known to be kind of an evil person.
Yes.
Like, that's
like
why-
at Akka, what was it, like 6,000, 3,000
I don't even know.
people of the civilians, he ordered them all to die.
Well, no, he essentially killed the city. Like, he destroyed the
Yes.
city.
Yes.
And the big argument that you always hear among that, at least that I always heard on it, was like, well, the Muslims didn't do that. It's like, yeah, no, not to that level. They did something far more cruel, but
They
yeah.
were very fond of castration.
Yeah,
instead.
no, it's fine. He wasn't a good person. No, Richard the Lionheart was not a good person. Absolutely no. But then again, here's the fun thing about most kings. They're not good people. Here's the thing about most people that are given lots of authority and power based on the fact that their daddy, you know, jizzed in their mommy. They usually end up not being good people. On average.
Well, you gotta define what's a good person, because he was a good person of the time.
Not
he was- Well,
Even for his own
doing his
people, he was known to be a piece of garbage.
But he was a devout Catholic. See, he went to the Holy Land. He murdered the Muslims.
He was a devout Catholic in the way that the Catholic Pope was like, "Hey, murder the enemies of the church, not Muslims, because that's not specific and that's too specific. Enemies of the church. It just so happened to
Yes.
be Muslims over there. Over there, over there. Sorry. Yeah, no, there's a reason why I am vehemently against kings and empires, and I like the Roman Empire because it's got a lot of drama and mystery, and it's that perfect era of history and myth. I love it. I like it. I mean, I like history in general, so, you know, whatever. There's no point in fighting this battle, so auto-resolve. But no, you are correct, Three Dogs. Richard the Lionheart was not a good person. But then again, what do they call them? What do they call this? The Austin, or refresh memory. What do they call like the
What?
leaders of Islam? The warlords. What do they call them?
Shit. Saluk? Is that it? No.
I don't even. No, that
That's-
doesn't sound right.
They have imams, but those are the priests.
Yeah. As far as I know, imams were usually not the heads of armies, but then again, I could be wrong. That's a very real possibility.
Emir?
No, that doesn't sound right. What do they call them? Hold on. See, now you've got my brain turning in a way that I'm like, okay, now this is going to bug me, so I have to stop what I'm doing. What are they called?
I mean, they have sultans.
There you go, sultans. Thank you. Jeez, I'm sitting there just freaking like, what do they call the warlords? I forget. They're sultans.
Yeah, like I'm thinking generals, like specific generals, but warlords are like the sultans are just leaders and generals.
Yeah. So like,
General.
well, because I mean, they don't really have. Well, king is not really a term that I'm aware of that they use, but maybe they do. But sultan is a term they know they use.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it's essentially the same thing.
It is.
Like,
It is.
It's the same way, like, for example, they don't have the idea of kings in Japan, but they had the idea of daimyos and the emperor.
Well, that's a feudal system, right? So
Yeah.
the emperor was supposed to be a divine figure, which is not something that usually was seen anywhere else in the world, at least not in the European world.
Well, you had some emperors. You had Frederick Barbarossa. Once again, the guy who drowned. You know, not King Henry. I mean, yeah, not King Richard.
Yes, The Germans did have their king, and they called him Caesar. Absolutely. Better than the Greeks and Byzantines who were in the middle of their games and killing people. I mean, it depends on the era. So the Byzantines were okay, hold on. Let me remember. So the Byzantines were the Greek Romans. The Greek Romans were Greek Orthodox by the time that the Byzantines existed. At that point in time in Roman history, the Colosseum games, like the traditional Roman games of like to the death tournaments, were banned. And when I say banned, I mean by both the Eastern and the Western Roman Emperor, and actually that was carried over from the Western Roman Empire to the Eastern Roman Empire. And as far as I remember, the only kind of games they really had after that point were the hippodromes, like the what do we call it, the
chariot races.
Chariot races. There we go. Thank you. Sorry, my brain is operating at half capacity right now. And so, yeah, you definitely did die there, but like it wasn't to the same extent that
Men are ready to attack, sir.
it was not nearly to the same extent. And you are correct. They loved their chariot races. Absolutely. Horse racing and chariot racing, they adored that stuff. But hey, you know what? Like, it's no different than NASCAR. Like, I mean, the only difference is that the fatality rate in NASCAR is, like, lower. That's just about it. It's not a whole lot different. I want to watch somebody go fast and zoom by me and feel the roar of chariots and the wheels turning and, like, the dirt kick up, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Pretty much. I mean, why do you watch NASCAR? For the crashes. Why'd they watch the chariot races? For the crashes. Myth leads you astray. There were empires in Europe. And emperors.
Okay, we're back. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. As I told Chat Myth, you are mistaken. There were emperors in Europe.
No, yeah. The Holy Roman Empire, theoretically.
Yeah.
But
Charlemagne.
well, see, the thing about that is that just because they call themselves... So what is an empire? Let's start there.
Large tract of land ruled under one individual person.
Really? I've always seen an empire as a kingdom of kingdoms.
Well, essentially, yeah. But I mean, like... Well, once again, how do you want to define it? Like,
Yeah, that's the point. It's like... I've always seen is like when a king conquers another king, he's officially got another... He officially is an emperor. Because a king of kings is an emperor. That's how I've always seen it. Because you're right, you can just simply call it an empire whenever you want to. Like Romania I think was originally it was not originally. I can't claim originally. At one point, I think claimed to be an empire. Not saying they never were, but like how do you want to define an empire? How do you want to define an emperor? You know.
I suppose you have to be careful with the wording of that because you you can define like the Holy Roman Empire, or you define several small states, or for example the Chinese, how they had the various different emperors and empires, even though they were all at war with each other.
Well, but that's the thing. The
And they were like
dynasties,
three roses.
the dynasties, though, they were essentially kingdoms in and of themselves. So I would argue, yeah, they had an empire. Yes, certain
Well, I mean,
titles
they-
like the king of land and the
men are ready to
HRE
attack,
Holy
sir.
Roman Empire was an emperor. See, and that's where it kind of gets fun. So like the British Empire was an empire because the British monarch was a king of kings. He ruled over other kings. Oh, he
But
or
were
she.
were they really kings though once he got his hands on them?
Yeah, they still ruled their land. They ruled, but just much in the same vein though that like a nobleman in in his kingdom was a vassal to him. He would vassalize other nations, and so kings, the highest level in another country, would then be subservient to the monarch. So yeah,
All right, then. But well, then what distinguishes the level of hierarchalness in order to be like, well, like a king, to become an emperor? Like, how many of those do you have to have?
no, just
Because in
just,
that case, then, like,
just one.
well, yeah, but I mean, like in that case, then, if you're a knight, then I mean, technically, by that same kind of ruling, you could declare yourself an emperor, because then once you have enough subordinates.
As long as you are the supreme ruler of the nation, I would say that would make sense to me.
Yeah, well, because I mean, once again, like, what, like, you can define, for example, you have, what is it, like France? France at one point, I believe, had several different kings. Then also, like, for example, Charlemagne. Charlemagne became king because you had Eastern France and Western France. He conquered both of them, even though at one point they were both one France.
You could argue
that.
that, but I would maybe take it a little bit further and say that even though that you have, let's say, a civil war, just because you conquer somebody, if let's look at it this way, if you annex that land into your own and you abolish the titles, so in the case of, let's say, the eastern side of France conquers the western side of France, let's just make it simple, and the monarch of one of them remains. So, like, let's say both monarchs remain, then yes, you now have an empire, even though you've not really gained anything, because now you have a king that is subservient to you.
Yeah, or an even better example, Spain during the Iberian Wars period, once the Muslims took over, you had, for example, the infamous three-way war between the brothers.
I'm actually not familiar with that.
Oh, this is a big one. It involves the legendary figure of El Cid. I can't. It's Lorenzo, Alfonso, and I don't remember the other one. But essentially, the king of Spain, he was pushed to the north. He died. The middle and southern bits of it are ruled over by the Muslim Empire that took over, and he died. Well, the Spanish king dies, and he leaves his remaining territories to his three sons. The three sons then fight and bicker between each other until, of course, what is it? I can't remember what his name is, but the one in the middle kills his brother. Well, it's speculated that he killed him. Nobody really knows, but it's
Let's go
highly
ahead,
likely.
let's go ahead and stab in the dark like he did.
Essentially, yes. And then he became he conquered that other nation then, which left his other brother, which I believe he then took over his land as well. And so then he took over that and he became the de facto king of that. But then there was also three other kingdoms within Spain that he also would later on take over, such as I believe Saragossa, I think it was, which including several city states basically, where they had their own power of a kingdom, but they were just cities.
Like, you've got a bunch of doom stacks up there. So, but again, like, so during the colonial era, if you want to call it that, of the world, so in, like, Like whenever England took the British Raj, right? That would make it at the very moment. It's an empire now. When Germany took parts of Africa, it could at some point theoretically be an empire, even though it was never an empire. Like even though it was never actually an empire. But I think the important part of that is that the initial structure of the thing you are conquering must remain intact. That's the important part. Going to war with yourself isn't really going to make you an emperor because you're not actually conquering anything. You're simply just replacing the current monarch in your own culture. I think a lot of that has to do with the empire, is the culture. If you're outside of your normal realms of operation, it's different. But maybe I'm simply wrong on this, and I'm more than happy to be wrong on this. I've always seen empires as kingdoms of kingdoms.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's again like, you have like looking back at, for example, the Spanish thing. You have the Three Brothers War, which was with Alfonso. What is this? The Six of Leon and Castile, who wins, and then he goes on to defeat the Kingdom of Nerevar and the Kingdom of Aragorn.
So yes,
both separate kingdoms, but he takes them over.
Then yes.
He's not defined as an emperor either.
Well, you don't have to. So here's the thing: just because you've met the criteria does not mean you have to be that, right? So like when the Roman Republic was taking over all these other kingdoms, it doesn't mean they were an empire just because they took over somebody else's kingdom. No. It means that you have the opportunity to be one, but it doesn't mean you are going to be one. Like an empire is a kingdom of kingdoms. If you just annex it and make it your own, then it's not an empire. It's not an empire anymore. Not really, because you're not ruling over anybody now. You are directly ruling the people there as if they were your own subjects, rather than you using a puppet king or something along those lines, or a vassalized king in order to work there. Now again, I'm sure that there's somebody out there that would argue that point with me, and I'm more than happy to hear disagreements, because I know some people say that's not the actual definition, Myth, and I'm like, that's fine. But that's what I've always seen it as, because that's the only legitimate way I've seen it. Japan was an empire because at the very beginning, it was a kingdom. There's a bunch of little kingdoms in the very beginning.
But by that logic, every nation was a conglomeration of tiny little kingdoms.
In a way, yeah. In a way. Or we're auto-resolving this.
Alright, yeah. I mean, for example, even Great Britain, in its earliest days, you had a conglomeration of the different tribes. And then, for example, you had the Saxons that invaded, and you have the Norscans that invade. You have all these different invading forces that always take it over, then decline, and then die off.
And this is why culture is so important.
Yes.
So, like, once the culture becomes... Like, once the culture's actually changed, the empire title is kind of not there anymore, in my opinion. It's more of a fluid concept, because an empire requires everything to... Think of it this way. Like, you know, when the Pax Romana came into place, the Romans Romanized their conquered subjects, but they didn't forcibly make them Roman. They had no interest in making them Roman, right? They're just like, look, you owe us money, give, right? That's the most honest way of having an empire in my mind. It's like, look, we don't really actually like you. We just want you to pay us. I mean...
So then you would define an empire as a system in which...
basically the mafia exists.
Yes, a king rules over other kings.
Yeah, a king of kings.
Kingdoms. But they have their own authority and their right to do essentially whatever they want as long as they listen to the overall king.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, that's the way it was. Like, if you are the king of this thing, and let's say the British Empire said, no, you are still king, but you are subject to the King of England. Yeah, like that. As long as you don't go against the King of England, yeah. Did you know that you said you do this all? Oh, thank you, DC. I appreciate that. Oh, it's my turn. Good lord. Okay, it's my turn again. Okay.
Also, my speaky's not always the besties.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's fine. That's fine. Like, look, I'm not actually spouting like historical fact right. Oh, I am in some cases, but like, I'm not sitting here going, here's the exact proper definition of all, you know. I've always seen empires as kingdoms of kingdoms.
Oh yeah. Like I'm not spouting the definition either. I don't know the definition either. I don't remember all these historical facts upon my head. I'm just merely debating what my belief is against your belief of what makes an empire.
Yeah, and that's fair. But here's the other part. If somebody walked in and said, yeah, but the definition's more fluid, I'd go, probably. Probably.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Probably. It's probably way more fluid than that and a lot less cocky voice. I am myth and I know everything. See, DC, you shouldn't mock me like that because I do know everything.
Except what king drowned on the way to the
I
Holy
thought
Land.
it was Richard the Lionheart. I'm sorry. Barbarossa deserved to die with a name like Barbarossa, though.
But he was gonna conquer the Holy Land, 100,000 soldiers.
Well, Hitler thought he was going to have the Third Reich, so I mean, you know.
Well, you win some, you lose
You
some.
win some, you lose some.
It's all about the journey, not the destination. All right.
Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. Barbarossa, he could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
You could have been somebody great. Instead, you had to drown.
I don't know if you know that reference. It's an old Marlon Brando movie. I think that movie reference. Is it On the Waterfront or is it The Contender? I can't remember which one. I could have been somebody, you know. I could have been a contender. It's an old boxing movie. Chat,
I
name
don't
that
watch
movie.
boxing movies.
Oh no, I just know this movie because it's like got some famous actors in it. Chat, name that movie. I'm too dumb. I don't remember that one. I know historical facts. I don't know movie facts that much.
Oh, myth, this is gonna be fantastic.
Oh god, what?
It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
No, I'm not. You're gonna drag me into like a massive war, aren't you? Wait, what's going on over here?
We're already at war with the world.
No, we're only at war with the northern part of the world. It's very different.
That's true.
Oh god.
Hey, torpedo boats.
All right, just full speed, and we're just gonna put them in a line and fire all at once.
Essentially.
There's no way you can escape. There is no hope for the misguided here. So, chat, what other random historical facts were y'all interested in learning tonight?
Talk about the Child Crusade.
Okay, well, once upon a time, a bunch of children got really stupid, and said, hey, let's go take the Holy Land for God. And they did. And then they got sold into slavery because nobody told them what happened.
I'm pretty sure they didn't volunteer, exactly.
Well, it depends. Okay, I'm sorry. Which child crusade are you wanting to discuss? Because there's
one I believe that was literally called the Child Crusade.
I think they all got sold into slavery, if I'm not mistaken. Although I could be wrong. Like, it has been a while since I have actually read up on that. There's been multiple iterations of it. And if I'm not mistaken, each one of them either ended up with the children being slaughtered or sold into slavery. Because even back then, when we think parents weren't that stupid, parents were that stupid.
It was not the smartest of decisions.
No.
As it turned out, little Timmy could not, in fact, take the Holy Land by himself.
No, he could not.
I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Oh no!
No, I think our torpedoes hit each other.
No!
It's fine. They're cheap. Its money means nothing to me anymore.
I know, right? You don't even care.
Yeah, I'm shooting you by accident. Oh God!
How dare you? You're sinking my own boats. Oh no! I hit my own boat! Fire! 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 Oh, he's gonna get hit by his own torpedoes. Bam! Yep, there goes that. This is like Jutland. This is the Battle of Jutland. Fire torpedoes!
Essentially.
Alright, I
just
fired
have
it.
too many
Point blank
ships.
range. Point blank range. Here we go.
Torpedoes.
Okay, I was gonna say he didn't go down. Okay. How many boats did we lose? How are you still firing? There we go. Once upon a time, these kids were born at the millennium. They became millennials. They thought they could have whatever they wanted. However, the rest of the world smacked their asses back to the Stone Age, which should have been done when they were kids. Look. Millennials have a place in this world, okay? It's usually at the back of the line. It's usually with the Egyptians, okay? Usually. Oh, man.
If I was millennial, I'd feel offended. But however, I'm a zoomer.
Oh, don't worry. I look. I have been blessed to not have to deal with all that many zoomers. But it's okay. I've heard they're just as insufferable as millennials. And as a fellow
Don't worry,
millennial...
they're worse. I'll take the word from a zoomer. They're worse.
I think everybody can say that about their own generation. Everybody doesn't like their own generation. They've got all their own complaints and whatnot. And I do too. I mean, I just tend not to think of it that way. I go, look, there's insufferable people from every era. I think history proves that. Like, look at everybody that goes, I want to conquer the world. It's like, why? It's like, because. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's a good enough reason for you.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's a pretty cool thing to conquer.
I mean, you know, but it's like, but you could stay at home and, you know, I don't know, like you're a king, you could just, see, here's the thing. I have never understood the idea of I'm a royal man. I want to go and, like, murder lots of people on a great crusade. It's like, you could do that, or you could also, and hear me out, you could also just stay at home and bang a bunch of noble women like a true Chad would. But I guess if that's what you want to do, you could buy one if you wanted one. It's not like they didn't send people out to go, if you will, hunting for booty, almost literally. It's not like that wasn't a thing. Wow, we are literally at their doorstep here.
Yeah. They ain't living long.
Well, I mean, look, we are going to be an empire, okay? We are not going to simply murder them all. We're simply just going to make sure that they are not alive anymore. It's very different.
I mean, you can... Yes, you can speak for yourself, but,
oh,
let's just say we're bringing a new age to Japan.
Where all the Japanese people are gone.
No. We can't just kill them all. We gotta have somebody to make the weird little cartoons.
Look, I need my cartoons like 1,000 years from now to have big eyes and big tits.
Exactly.
Big eyes with equally big titties. Well, there goes the anime. Look, no one said we had to get rid of the anime. I mean, first off, that's...
We can start it early.
Yes. Yes, for the Emperor. Oh my goodness, look at that. I got
Yes, for Neoth.
oh god, no, why did you do that? Why did you do that? That's such a terrible thing to do to me. I hate that.
Listen, man, it's canon. The Emperor's name is Neoth.
The Emperor doesn't have a name, much in the same way that the end times never happened.
For Neoth.
Neoth!
God, it sounds like somebody's trying to say Neoth. For the
Neoth!
Neoth.
Oh my god. This is why we shouldn't let, well, anyone touch things that are good. Like, you just, like, once you've made something good, it's like a Jenga tower that's, like, perfectly balanced. It's like, no, you're done. You're done. Like, there is nowhere else to go. You're done. That just makes me angry.
There's nowhere to go but up, it.
Well, I mean, you know, jack me off. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. 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 I refuse. I refuse your very premise offends me. Do we have? Oh, no, we blew up the single boat they sent out. Never mind, we're good. See, now that I don't have to worry about building like units. See, Three Dogs gave me an opportunity, actually. He doesn't know that he did, but he gave me an opportunity to not have to worry about any of this stuff anymore, because now that I no longer need to, like, build high-end troops like I normally do, I can just upgrade everything, and it doesn't matter to me. Because I just have so much excess cash lying around, I don't care. DC, be offended. Well, first off, you do offend me, sir, with your lack of 40k love and knowledge. By the way, Warhammer Fantasy. Again, lore in there. I was revisiting some old lore, and I was like, man, this was such a cool universe that they killed. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. They had so many cool things in there. Like the Bretonnians is so retarded. Like they're great, but they're so dumb.
I love the fact that the Bretonnians are nothing but elf simps in disguise.
Elf simps. Okay, hold on. Time out. What are we doing? Are you talking about the end time stuff?
No, not really, but at the same time, kind of, sort of.
You're like, no, maybe, yeah. All right, what's up? Hit me.
So the thing of it is that according to their ways, they worship the Lady of the Lake, right?
Yes.
Well, the Lady of the Lake happens to bear a very striking resemblance to a certain wood elf leader, who is, I think it's like Ariel or something like that. And there's a very real chance that is the leader of the Lady of the Lake is that she's a wood elf.
So the end times lore actually has the Lady of the Lake be an elf mage. If I'm not
I didn't know
mistaken.
about that.
And so they did that, but the thing is, it's kind of like, that's kind of stupid, in my opinion.
No, that's fantastic.
No,
I
that's
love it
awful.
It's so good because, like, it fits so well that all these people believe so fervently in something, and then it's just wrong.
I don't know, man. I don't like that. Like, I think it's like the biggest slap in the face to the fans, in my opinion. It's like, no. This goddess that you worship, that only the noble of the noblest people are allowed to worship. Yeah, it's just some broad that like lives. He's got knife ears and lives in the forest next door. Like that's
but it's such a joke on them. That, like they spent their lives worshiping an elf.
I mean, again, this is why. Look, death to elves. Okay. And Egyptians.
Yes, I mean, nobody likes the tree huggers.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, God.
Myth over here. I declare that we have to have another crusade.
Look, I am declaring a fatwa on someone. Oh, Lord
I would like to declare jihad.
Oh, jeez. See, no, that's not, I don't think that's against the terms of service. Is that against the terms of service? I don't even know.
I don't know. Probably not.
Look, fatwas are not against the term. Yeah, it's cultural sensitivity. Good Lord.
If it's against the rules or not culturally sensitive enough, I will counter their culture war or whatever you call it.
All right, so we now have enough units to take them on, like that song "Take on Me." We're gonna take on me, because we have we got a bunch of cannons, we got Royal Marines, we got U.S. Marines, we got superior accuracy infantry, we got carbine infantry, we got samurai, we got everything, and they got nothing. We're fighting this.
And naval bombardment. Too.
And naval bombardment. I forgot about naval bombardment. So DC,
with 3 uses and 48 shells per volley.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I want to get like a...
Does this happen to be your daimyo army?
No, my daimyo army's in the north.
Damn it. Because this is my daimyo arm.
Oh, no. See, my daimyo army is still operating off of the ramshackled remnants of the very beginning of the game. Like, he doesn't have any, like, modern units. He has some line infantry. I think the most modern thing in there is, like, the cannons. Everything else is like line infantry or worse. His army is quite literally the peasant rabble, while everybody else has got the best stuff. Oh lord. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm coming in from this side.
Yeah, it's usually how it works.
Yeah, this angle sucks.
I mean, my dynamo has wooden cannons, so.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this the cheese way. I'm gonna. There will be cheese whiz all over this dude's face when I'm done. Unlimber. Move these guys over yonder. There we go. See, I never said anything bad about Warhammer, and one ninja in a pear tree. That's not cheese whiz. It is cheese whiz. It's always cheese whiz. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm ready when you are, brother.
Oh, I have to click start battle. I'm not used to this. Normally it's just you.
Well, that's because you got your own units now.
Yeah, but I'm not used to it. Like this has never happened all over the king.
That's true. We've never actually had a game where we are fighting together. Not like this anyway. God darn it.
Immediately.
I think I may have angered Three Dog. He's not here anymore. Or at least he's not talking to me anymore. I feel bad. I feel bad! There we go. Boom! Good hit. Good hit. Alright, so we got...
Oh yeah, Three Dog points out that it was one of the start dates in Crusader King 3. See, I don't know about that, because I don't care about Crusader Kings.
See, I've heard Crusader Kings 2 was really good, but then I saw they were offering the game for free, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they had like $500 of DLC. Oh, we do? Oh, wow, we're already done. That's cool. And so I was like, look, I don't really know if I want to do that. Because I want to be able to play everything, but I'm not going to pay $500. Then they offered the DLC payment plans, whatever. I was like, no, thank you.
They brought in my peasants instead of my professional army.
Well, I think it'll fill itself in after a while.
Yeah, once these units die.
Oh, you know. Oh no, they're not close enough. No! They're just out of firing range. Yep, and they're no better than the regular infantry. So yeah, there's no point in having them there. All right, I know you guys just ran up this big old hill, and I know you're really tired. I need you to run down the hill.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna keep filtering in. Apparently, that works.
I was like, yeah, I didn't think they were gonna just, you know, leave.
Well, I didn't know they were gonna actually have all 40 of my units. I figured they would max out at like 20 for you, 20 for me.
Oh, look at these guys! Look at these guys, stealthy boys. Oh no, they're not stealthing anymore. God darn it! They were stealthing for a while.
I like how they get stealth onto the battlefield.
Yeah. See, I'm not even actually trying to do anything yet. Run, boys, run!
Trying to catch you.
Jeez, just look at all those armies. They're just walking through those little villages. There you go. There you go. Alright, so I'm just gonna set up my cannons on this little hill and just bomb them. Boom! We haven't done this in a while. Oh! Good hit. Ah! It's raining people. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Nobody? Nobody? Alright, that's fine. It's fine.
Remember,
Yes.
oh god, I forgot the joke. Never mind, I ruined it.
Oh, well, there you go. If only Lizzo was here.
Oh yeah, what was it? Hallelujah, It's Raining Men and Freebird are just different perspectives on the same song.
Oh, jeez.
Something like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, time out. It's Raining Men and Freebird are the same song, but different perspectives. Okay, hold on. Hold on. that is most certainly a claim. That is most certainly a claim.
Like the one guy, like one guy's jumping off the building, and the other, and it's one of them's the ladies on the ground seeing the man jump off the building.
Okay. I accept your premise. I don't like it, but I accept it. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Keep the order, sir.
Alright, now let's see if these guys are in range. They should be at a good angle to oversee and just bombard these guys. They are. Fantastic.
Yes, you got to play with the cannons. You got to take control of them, and you can actually shoot in the clump.
Oh, come on.
Prepare to engage.
I want to see how well they do for accuracy by themselves. Why are you firing that direction of all... Like, there's literally a mob of
As
bodies.
you can see, they do pretty shitty.
No, they do pretty good. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Let them have a shot. Let them have a shot. Hold on. Look at this. You got all these lovely bodies just like sitting around here that need to be blown up. Oh, look at that. Boom. See, look, they even skimmed somebody's shoulder right there. That's all they did. All right. Hold on.
Target, sir.
Ow! Darn it.
The enemy advance.
Oof. Too low. Very much low. Still low. Good lord. Too high. Hey, at least this isn't like Empire Total War, where like it just randomly decides whether or not it's high or low. So it's like, just you have to point it at the general direction.
For a second, I thought you were thinking about medieval, and I was thinking in my head, like, yeah, thank God it's not medieval, otherwise we'd be climbing up a hill for the entirety of this battle.
Yes.
I love that.
That was a direct hit.
That, I have to say, was one of my favorite features of Medieval 2. It was like you load into a battle, and you just see as the mountain just extends into the heights. Like, I am going to be fighting on Mount Olympus today, I see.
Yes. Alright, let's see what my Royal Marines can do.
Bullshit, they're peasants. They don't get to rest.
Exactly.
They're here to do the dying, and for the Marines do the killing.
Semper Fi.
An odd change to the Marine Corps, but a welcome one.
What, peasants? Peasants has always been full of the Marine Corps has always been full of peasants. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I meant more so that the Marines aren't doing the dying first.
Ah, yes. We send in the CVs and like the recon people for that.
Yes, on this particular occasion, the Marines are safe. I value them. The peasants, not so much.
I'm gonna say my British Royal Marines haven't even been blooded yet in combat. Good lord, that naval bombardment was a waste. I didn't do anything. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. I hit I hit one of the generals. Finally. Oh, DC says I can't aim, and I take offense to that. I don't think that's true. I think I can aim pretty darn good. Thank you very much. You know what I used to back that up? Nothing. I refuse to back that up. Oh look, they're leaving. Apparently they've had enough, and now they're gonna retreat into their inner sanctum because they're like, oh my gosh, we can't win. Are you kidding me? We can't win against that. We don't have anything against that kind of firepower.
I mean, have you looked at the force gathered around them?
No, see,
It's
look,
not exactly small.
look. Just because they have an Alamo scenario going on does not mean that you run.
No, this is no Alamo scenario. This is much, much worse than Alamo.
I don't know, man. Like, we outnumber these guys like 20 to 1. And we, not only do we outnumber them, we outgun them, and we like, everything them.
I know, that's why I said this is much, much worse.
Fair enough.
Like, we have naval artillery, we have the
That
high
is-
grounds, we have cannons that overlook their base. We outnumber them, not just 1 to 20, but probably like 1 to like 100 at this point.
That is true.
Like,
That is very true. I didn't think about the naval bombardments.
but we outtrain them, like these are all levy garrisons, where we have like the high-end mercenary marines from foreign countries.
They're not mercenaries. Don't say it like that.
Alright, soldiers of fortune.
No, that makes it sound worse. It makes it sound like they do this for money.
I mean, we still have to pay them salaries, so
I mean, yeah.
they ain't doing this for free.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Pillage and plunder is kind of like free. There we go. There's the next bombardment right there. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good hit. That's why we do this. That's the reason we make it rain hellfire.
But yeah, it's worth looking into, El Cid.
I'll have to
Pretty
do that.
interesting character.
I'll have to do that.
He went from a guy, he went from being like a minor noble, I believe, to basically ruling his own city by the end of it. Like he like was exiled by his king, had the king come up to him, beg him to return back to the army, only for the king to exile him a second time. And then, if I remember right, the king became so scared of him that that like he just left him alone at a certain point, and so did the Muslims, to where he was able to just create his own city-state because everybody was so terrified of what he could do.
So the Vlad the Impaler method, except for Vlad the Impaler got exiled and then murdered.
Yeah, and this guy didn't do it out of fear.
Interesting.
Like, everybody loved him so much that every nation was terrified to fight him.
It's like he's just a cool dude, man.
Basically, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They've come to meet me. They've come to meet me on the field.
That's fine. My peasants are going to meet them.
And as my sharpshooters line up. Scaling the walls? Why are we scaling the walls?
Why not?
Wait, why are we scaling the walls? I don't understand. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys over there now. Neofire! Come on, guys, shoot!
Your general is under attack.
I'm under attack. From what? What's even shooting at me? Oh, I got some leftovers there. Alright, that's done. Oh, these guys are getting beat up. This is going to be a bloodier battle than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. We will make it work.
They had Kisho Ninja, and I had my dudes stand right in front of them so they could get blown up.
As you do. Oh, look, they've decided to back the hell away. That's cool. Oh, my poor Katanakachi, they're getting beat up. Neofire. There we go. Now this is a real fight where we just butcher everyone.
General has fallen.
Yep, that's the end of that guy. He's dead. And those guys are about to die. Oh, they're about to die. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's right. And they're 99 accuracy. They hit every shot's a headshot. Every shot's a headshot. Boom, 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 boom. That's my favorite part about that. Every shot's a headshot. Why can't, oh, there you go. There we go. That's better. And it looks like I got some spear. Yep, there you go. There's the spear levies. Alright, spear levies. Let's see how well you want to die. Alright, so we're at... Okay, they got knocked out like over 20 in the first volley. There's another 20. Jeez. Oh. If it wasn't for this thing chewing up like the little ramp here, this would be complete. They would have already been wiped out. They're at near 100 accuracy. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic.
The fact that you have Royal Marines climbing up the wall hurts me.
No, this is how we're going to do this. What's going to even be funnier is whenever they get into melee and they actually show that they've got some decent armor. That's going to be even more painful.
Yeah, they're definitely no joke.
Well, they're no joke because, again, they have a level 100 accuracy. So basically anything that gets in front of them just simply gets vaporized. There we go. Look, this is why the Brits can't climb, okay? Just think about how much money I'm actually throwing away by using my British officers, my British Marines for this stuff. Think about how much money I'm just burning because I can. And I don't care because I can just retrain them. It doesn't matter. Now my katana catchies, those are getting a little beat up there. Ah, we have friends.
Friends who run through my lines.
Yes. Oh look! Oh, they're in melee. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're just single swipes here. Okay. All right. So some of these animations don't line up. Oh my gosh. Like, there's not even any, like, actual fighting. It's just, okay, we swipe and you die. That's great. I didn't even notice that until just now. Like, the Royal Marines, when they draw their swords, they don't do anything. They just simply swipe like a standard... It's like a Total War Warhammer animation. And they just go, here, swipe! And then they just, like, a split second later, there's blood everywhere, and they're like, oh no, I'm dead! Oh.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Huzzah! General increases in rank. I will peacefully occupy. And I have to rebuild that city from basically scratch. And I'm gonna see if I can get these guys over here and just drop them off and then go hit Kazusa. Kazusa. Sabotage that army. Where's their daimyo? Why don't I see him lying around here?
Probably dead.
No, he's not dead yet. We're not that lucky. Oh, man. Let's see here. Cotton wheat. Okay, so this is all... This is just that. Alright, there we go. Mino. We're going to make Mino a big old boy settlement. Actually, we're going to make all my original settlements. We're going to make them big boy settlements. Everybody's going to be happy. We're going to make everybody live in big cities. Everyone gets a big city. Everyone. No such thing as a small town. Not in this neighborhood. We need big cities. More big cities. bigger cities. Everyone's gonna live in essentially New York. You will never escape downtown New York.
Why would you do such a thing to your poor, poor people?
They're not poor. They're very wealthy. And I know that because I'm very wealthy. That's how that works. I had to burn $100,000 or 100,000 gold in one turn. I just did that, so there you go. Alright, so we got naval bombardments, and they just got a bunch of regular infantry, so we're ready to auto-resolve that fight.
Alright.
How many men are we actually going to lose here? That's the big question. We lost 600 men total. Boom! Wait a minute. These people are using firecrackers and they're dancing? We did it, boys. We saved Japan from itself. Pop, 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 pop.
Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price.
That's right.
You know, I think this is the first time I actually beat this game.
I know, right? Same here.
The time of the
200 plus hours. And this
Never-
is the first time I've won.
Yep. 200 plus hours. First time I ever beat the game. Okay, I've actually wanted to always do one of those little Japanese, like, little lanterns. Because that just seems like a cool idea. What do you do? It's just a candle, like a little very, very light thing. Saga, Imperial Vanguard. We win! Alright, so now the question remains. We're going to continue the campaign for now. Oh, I can't save it? Why can't I save it? Oh, I have to peacefully occupy. Save that. Alright, so now the question remains. Do we continue, or do we play something else?
yes, my lord.
I don't know. But
Hold on.
first things first, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll
You-
return.
you
We can
should go
ponder
to the
this
bathroom.
question.
Hold on. Does Rome 1 have a campaign?
It is multiplayer. I don't think co-op campaign though.
Oh. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. I don't know. Chat, what do you want to do? We could keep going. We could conquer all of Japan, or we could play a different campaign in Japan. We could play Shogun 2 Standard. We could do all sorts of goody things. Ah, yes. Oh, it is Friday. It is a good day. A sore day. A red day. But a day nonetheless. Oh, man. Let's see here. Sado.
My sword for the Emperor.
Oh, look at all these people. Look, they're just garbage infantry. Garbage infantry. Can't even do anything with them. They're garbage. They're garbage. Let's see what else we can do. How many morale? I didn't lose that many morale marines. That's good. That's good. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna stretch. Yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do, guys. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Royal Marines. Oh man. You know, this past week was such a cluster because every day something got struck by lightning. It was crazy. It was insane. Every single day I'd get a new phone call. Myth, this has been broken because we got hit by lightning. Like, a direct hit? Like, yeah, another direct hit. It's like, how are we doing this every day for a solid week? How does that work? And the answer is, I don't know.
My lord, I must rest.
Alright, I own 35. I wonder how many... Hold on, how many provinces does Austin here own? He owns 23. I own 35. Okay. As long as I'm winning, that's fine. I own 35. He owns 23. That is the appropriate number. Look, I need to own more than him. Now, the bigger question is, I wonder if I could actually get these people to, like, now cease hostilities.
So then,
This deal is unacceptable. Hold on. Request peace. Exchange hot. Make a demand. And then, what if I give them request trade agreement? Payments. Pay repeatedly for 100 turns. 20 turns. I can only do 20 turns? Yep, I can only do 20 turns. How about that? This deal is unacceptable. Okay, what about if I get rid of that? This deal is still unacceptable. What if I give you military access? Indefinitely. Unacceptable. What if I... Nope, can't give you any children because I don't have any children. I'm going to make the proposal. Oh, you may measure honor in gold, but we do not. Look, I have more honor. My daimyo has more honor than yours does, you bugger. Alright, so what do... Oh, one more turn and I get a +1 more daimyo honor. And +1 loyalty and a +2 influence spread. See, that's how you know things are going well. I have so much influence, it doesn't even matter. Alright,
Alright, I have returned.
yeah, perfect timing. 1 minute.
1 minute for what?
1 minute. Hold on. Alright. So what are we gonna do? We can keep conquering Japan for a little bit.
Alright.
We'll just finish this one out, and then like next week we'll find another game to play.
Alright, that works. I didn't know if you were going to lead into something else, like we could do this, or we could do this.
Well, I really didn't know what else we could do right now, because I honestly didn't expect us to beat it this fast. Because we've been slow rolling it, but we've been doing pretty well.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't take much to beat this version of the game.
It doesn't take much to beat this version of the game. Well, but we've never actually beaten this version of the game up until now.
Yeah, because it takes a while, and usually you want to like try other things out.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. What other game can we play? Ooh. I wonder, if I already started a game in Factorio, can you join? I'm at the tail end of my Factorio campaign.
Yeah, you can join whenever.
Oh, do you want to do Factorio? I'm at the tail end, and I've got like 2 spider bots and tons of rockets.
Sure, we can play Factorio.
Okay, do you want to save this and we'll go flip over to Factorio?
Alright.
Oh, this will be funny. Alright, so we'll call it there. I guess auto-resolve that.
Yeah. It's peasants. I don't care who lives, who dies. I'm literally trying to kill off some of these armies.
Let's see here. Oh, look, they're all dead. Alright, so we'll drop out of this. If you could drop in whenever, that would be really funny, because like you'd be coming in like literally at the end of the game.
Yeah, you could join whenever.
That's funny. I like that.
At least I'm pretty sure you can.
Host a new game. Let's see. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Or if you can, let's see. Hold on. Can I,
Maybe it has to be started as a multiplayer game, then you can join.
It's a quick game.
Maybe it makes a distinction between those two.
Post to save. Oh, yep. There we go. There we go.
Alright, hold on. Let me just turn off my 1,000 mods I have running.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna turn down the audio a little bit. Welcome to my factory, chat. Let's see here.
See, Myth, if you want a real challenge, we gotta play the Space Age mod.
What is that?
Imagine Factorial, but now you're in space even.
Oh god. Wait a minute. Why are all my what are they called? Why are my where's all my low density structures? I should be making tons of them. Ooh, Austin is downloading the map. Oh my gosh, I've burned through so much of that. You're here!
I am.
Where are you?
In your base.
Oh, there you are.
Somewhere.
There you are. You're at the core. Spiderbot. Spiderbot. This looks like something from the Matrix. I love it. We're just like crawling around all over all my stuff. Alright, can you actually access all my stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Down here, if you want to follow me over here, are the spider bots.
Right. If I can try and navigate this place.
I know, right? Alright, so the spider bots are right here. And this little box right here.
Alrighty.
And then if you want to get your power legs, you got them right here. Okay, so hold on. What are they called? The portable fusion reactors. How
do you grab one of something? Isn't it like control?
I think so. Well, you should be able to just toss it in
grab
here.
everything.
And then I've got some power armor you could probably have. It's older power armor, so to keep that in mind. But it's power armor nonetheless.
Power armor is power armor.
That's right. Hold on, it might just be easier if I just ask for it and the bots will go get it for me. There we go. I'll give it to you in just a second. That way you'll at least survive. So I'm at the tail end of this. I'm going to start getting... I'm trying to get low density structures so I can actually start doing the space, I guess, science pack. Alright, I got some power armor for you.
Alright.
Kablam. And then, let's see, here's some of these things. There you go. Here's some wood. You take some wood.
Alright, I haven't played this game in a while. How do I put things on me again?
So you have to go to your character at the bottom left and like just drag and drop it on there.
Oh yeah, bottom left.
Yep. If you need solar panels and stuff, let me know.
I'll probably need solar panels. Yeah, power armor. Don't run by itself.
Then let's see. I'll make you a machine gun. Oh, rocket launchers are up north. Oh, you also need a roboport. I don't know. Do you have all the research that I have?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I see a lot of green and only like 4 things of yellow.
Yep. There's tons of green. I've done all of it now.
Shit. Train.
Yeah, watch out for those. They come by pretty regularly. There's your rocket launcher. All right, now my biggest bottleneck really is steel manufacturing and low density structure manufacturing, but I'm hoping to fix that hopefully soon. Actually, let's upgrade this. All right, and then your Roboport. Here we go. It's not one of the, like, the newest ones, but it's a Roboport.
It still lets me send out requests, so.
Yep. And then if you need bots, there's some right here. And just grab them. Yes. This is my very first attempt at this game, and I really enjoyed it. I just wish that I had planned some things out a little bit better. Because, like, really what you need to do is you need a ton of space in this game. Like, you just need to, like, be doing land clearing non-stop to make room for all the stuff you need to do. Spiderbot.
Yeah, you need a lot of space in this game.
It's a lot of fun, though.
It is.
I do wish that my Spiderbot would not be the default storage place for everything.
You need to get more bots, though, Myth. You need a lot more bots.
I'm trying to get more bots. Like, I've got hundreds of them, thousands of them even.
You need tens of thousands, Myth. Like, I should put in a request for ammunition, and I should just see an endless line of these things.
They are. What are you talking about? They're coming at you right now. They should be anyway.
Some of them are, yeah.
That being said, like, they should be out there because, like, logistics robots. Oh, hold on. I think I've actually got a bunch of them. See, that's the other thing is I don't know how much. I'm not quite sure how the logistics robots work just yet. But there is storage containers all over the place. Like, I've got uranium ammo over here. Wait, what ammo are you requesting?
Rockets and bullets.
Oh, what kind of bullets?
Well, are these advanced and then just normal rockets?
No. Grab uranium ammo. That's all I produce now is uranium ammo.
Oh, okay.
And what kind of rockets? The explosive rockets or the AT or AP?
I just chose normal.
Oh, come on. Get, like, the explosive ones.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I don't like to be greedy.
I mean, okay, so, I mean, unless you're going to be dumping out, like, 200 every time, you're fine.
Oh, probably not.
I mean, click on the map and just see where, like, the nearest bad place is. It's pretty far away. I've got artillery at every single corner on every edge of my base. And I own essentially everywhere where my area is. So, you know, we are in no threat whatsoever. But we can go hunting.
I'm actually kind of surprised by how few alien hordes you have. Normally, I have a lot more than you.
Well, I've been clearing them out with artillery, and then, you know, but if you also look at the strategy that I have, come with me, get into your robot, we shall go on a little adventure. I built blueprints of what I would like to call sentry outposts, and what I did is I spent a considerable amount of resources building these. But it's these things right here. And so I'd create an entire network just full of defensive structures, and then up here I would just start mining them. And so every few of these, I would just have another section here. And so even if they were around, which you can obviously see they were, and they still show up, they just get caught in the crossfire with all the lasers, and the lasers do all the work.
Yeah, that's got to be a big power draw. And you see, I'm not a fan of lasers. I prefer to use guns most of the time.
I don't mind using guns, but guns require ammunition. The logistics train is just not worth it.
Like, I just enjoy the logistics train, though. See, like, I just like watching it all just get endlessly more complicated.
No, jeez. I love this thing for this reason. It's a swarm of death. I love it. We just walk through and murder everyone. Oh, that's right. You need shields. Let's see. Here, I'll build you some more roboports, and I'll get you a level 2 roboport. But yeah, don't be afraid to be greedy for this, because I mean, oh god, they're actually doing damage to me. No!
Lol, this is where Myth dies.
Nope, nope, nope. Not likely. Not likely. I'm not going down to that. They are, but I'm not. My shield will hold. My shield will hold. My faith is my shield.
You need some personal defense lasers, I think.
Oh, I have one of those. I've got a couple of them, actually. Hold on. I thought I had, like, 3 of these.
God. They did I have to just say, they do an amazing job with the sprite work.
Oh, yeah, no, they do. I like it. I mean, is the guy that does this still making this game, or what?
Yes, there's a DLC that was announced.
Ooh.
Yes, where it looked like they were going to have, like, the zoanthropes from Warhammer, like the floating brain bugs.
That's awesome.
The way they're adding them.
See, this is one of those games where, like, I would like them to do that, because that looks like fun.
Yes, they've announced more DLC, and who knows what the hell else that's supposed to include.
I hope it's a lot. Now, I'm not even sure what the actual end goal of this game is, aside from making stuff. Like, I'm supposed to get off the planet, right?
Yeah, make a rocket. That's it.
You know what actually did take me a long time to figure out in this game? The train system. Especially if I had 2 trains operating off one system, I could never get them to run right. Finally, I think I kind of understand how to use the rail signals. Oh, I don't have lights anywhere because, well, I have night vision.
Yeah. The idea of the rail signals is that it's supposed to send out all clear request.
Yes.
So that way they can travel along it.
Oh, there you go. There's a reload for me. More reloads for me. 3, 4. My
See, I would really like them to add a water expansion to this.
A water expansion?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like add in like all like underwater enemies that can appear, like different ways for them, just different ways for them to attack, you know?
But I can't cement over water. I have to put.
Yeah, that's what makes it good, and that what makes it interesting is that then it leaves you vulnerable in a spot. But then add like ships and.
So RimWorld.
Yeah, almost.
You want this
Kind
to
of,
be
sort of, not
RimWorld?
really. No, not really.
Let's see. Then I've got my nuclear silos down, or not my nuclear silos, my nuclear factory down here, which was a complete and utter mess. I didn't know how this worked. So I was like trying to figure out how all this stuff worked while I was putting it all together. Finally figured it out near the end.
You know, it'd be a real shame if someone were to just hit one of these nuclear reactors, Myth.
Just like take a wrench and just smack it real good.
Just tap it and just chain reaction.
Boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's like, well,
down the line.
I didn't want none of that stuff anyway.
Yes. Have you got any of the nuclear rockets yet?
I have one, I think I've got one set of nuclear missiles being made.
Because those are a lot of fun.
I've never fired one.
They make a very big boom.
No, well,
Really
that's
good.
And that's why you load them into the spider bot, right?
I don't remember if you can load them into Spirebot, or I think they're just artillery shells.
Where? Oh, there it is. They're being made right here. They only come in sets of 70 though, or 70 or 10. 10. Jeez. Okay.
Or yes, the atomic bombs. I thought I was looking at rockets.
Now, all right. So apparently, I've made way more of
you
these.
can
than I
load
did.
these in the rocket launcher. I thought it was just for artillery.
All right. So I don't know. All right. So I've got 3 rocket silos apparently. I don't know why I've got 3 rocket silos, but I do.
So why would you not?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to do with one of them, so I don't even know. I like how this one dude though is like, oh, I fell on top of a planet. I guess I better get off of it. And like within 300 days, he's got this massive network built up, and it's like, dude, what the hell, man?
Oh my goodness, I can ride with you.
Perfect.
No, I stole nukes. I gotta have the nukes.
All right, let's go launch some nukes. Because the next time I play Factorio, I'm gonna jack the bots up to like 1,000%. But you can kind of see where
you don't want to do that.
where you can kind of see where I basically built this
Wait.
little network of defensive outposts everywhere.
Yeah.
And I lined
You get some speed modifiers on this thing. Now you can just cruise along at breakneck speeds.
No, jeez. See, I mean, how do I do that? I don't even know how to do that. Are those mods or what?
I don't think so.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to edit the bot like that. So I don't even know what this little grid is below my little dude. Like, I don't even know what that is. So, like, you know how you see, like, the spider bot, and then below it there's, like, that little bar, 0%, and then there's a grid? I don't know what any of that means.
I believe that's battery.
But I don't have a battery.
Yeah, that's, hold on, what do you have right here? You have a nuclear reactor, personal shields. Yeah, I don't think without a battery it works. Maybe it's been a very long time since I played this.
I really don't use that, so I'll move that over there. So, like, a personal battery?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can make one of those. Personal battery Mark II, here we go.
Personal battery.
Personal battery Mark II, here we go. But yeah, the artillery keeps all the bad boys away. So let's go see what this thing can do. Let's go see what a automatic nuclear rocket launcher does. It's all you. You got loaded rockets, right? There we go. Whoa.
There we go.
Boom! Oh, that's great. I like it. I love it. Ah, yes.
Hey, don't get caught in the blast.
Oh, jeez. Well, I got like, what, 1,000 points in shields? Boom! Wait, that didn't do anything. Ah, yes. Jeez. Just spitting nukes off like this is Starship Troopers here, bud.
No way to do it.
Get him!
Oh no, that was too close.
Oh, did you, that hurt? So yeah, I got repair bots. You're good. Although we are really far from home, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, 2 people can ride in one bot.
Jeez. I've also got repair bots with me, so you're good. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that hurts, buggies. Dude, you're gonna get killed. You some people gonna die.
Yeah, but as long as I stand next to it, I get repaired. So
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I got all these little outposts set up. That's the way I kind of operated, is just build a bunch of little outposts, take over the place via defensive structures. And once I learned how to use blueprints, I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing.
oh yeah, blueprints are the way to go.
Oh, you're gonna die. You are lucky that I've got a lot of shields and a lot of power and all that fun stuff. It doesn't show that this is getting any power.
I don't know, I see your personal defense laser fire off every once in a while.
Yep, every time something gets too close, zap. Now, I can't figure out how to use the discharge module.
Yeah, I never played around with that one.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be like middle mouse button to like initiate it, but it never really works. So I don't know. so I really don't use it. So I'm just gonna drop it off. All right, let's go back to base real quick. I need to reload on a few things. I've been building stuff in my own inventory while this has been going on. But yeah, each of these little outposts is kitted with a requester box. The requester box asks for the same things in each one of them, which is 100 or 200 concrete, 100 repair, and I think 100 wall. Just for maintenance. And then, of course, the network makes sure that any need for parts gets taken care of. Brrr. Reloaded. We need more low-density structures made.
You need to download these 3 mods that make everything way more stupidly complicated.
Why would I want to make this more complicated? It's already complicated enough.
Because you could make it so, like, imagine if in order to get to this point, you had to go out like 10 times bigger. Think of how much fun that'd be.
That
like,
would-
if you want to make
That sounds horrible.
if you want to make, like, for example, tier 2 basic and right, like the non-coal burning ones. Imagine if you had to build coal burning ones every single time.
Jeez.
And then to build the next ones, you had to build the basic inserters. And so every upgrade just requires you to have a line built up to build the previous version. That could be you, Myth.
We
Could
have
enjoy that.
we have that now. Don't we?
I don't think so.
I mean, you have to have the next level. Like, you have to have the previous level first. So, like, I have all my Steam stuff still. Like, I mean, you can tell which parts of the base are kind of old because it's got all the old stuff in it.
I guess, yeah. It's been a while since I played this game.
Because, like, I've got all these little Steam factories from a long time ago. I don't really touch them anymore. I just kind of let this run by habit, even though it doesn't do anything for me regarding power. It generates, like, 14 megawatts. It's nothing. It
But it looks
generates
cool.
nothing. It does look cool. I like the I like that. It's soothing. What's
See,
up?
this is why your base isn't a threat, is because you haven't produced enough pollution.
What do you mean I haven't produced enough pollution?
Gotta get more pollution.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Look, I'm trying to bring in climate change manually, and here you are downing me like I can't do it.
Let's see, how much pollution do you make every hour? 2.6 kilometrics or something like that. You can do better.
I wouldn't know. Look, I've got 2 rockets that are waiting to be built. Okay.
Your pollution's down low. This is rookie numbers. You come pick them up.
Well, I'm trying to also be conservative with my resources here.
Like your pollution is barely touching the monsters. You gotta pump that up. You should just have a red pollution line everywhere. That's how you make them really angry and send endless hordes at you.
Well, how do I do that?
And no efficiency.
No,
Coal.
no efficiency. Just coal power everything. You know
Yes.
what? Just because it's funny, I'm going to start building some coal plants. Or so I'm going to build some, like, steam engines. I have no room for them, but we'll do it. Fine, why not? It'll be funny. Let's
Well, I
see.
mean, you can build them out by one of your outposts or something.
I could. But that would require me to build everything out there.
No, just some diggers and
Diggers.
Yeah, the diggers, the mining drills.
Is a mining drill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was the resource
Electric mining
extractors.
drill.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? I like how everything is like leveled up for the conveyor belts too. The only thing I can't keep up with is the little vials of what I would assume is mana and health.
I just eat fish.
I just eat fish. Me no. Me just eat fish.
Yeah, I don't even. Are there med kits in this game? I actually don't know because I've never used the med kits. I've only ever used the fish that are out of the lake.
If there are med kits in this game, I don't even know about it. But yeah, so now we're in the end game. That's all I know. I'm assuming. Wait, what the hell? Where did you get raw fish from?
The water.
How?
Hover over a fish, and right click on. Right click on.
Oh, look at that! I didn't know you could even do
You
that.
eat raw fish.
Oh, no, you don't. I don't do
You
that.
restore your health.
So then, how do I get fish like passively?
You don't.
Yeah, I do. I get fish passively.
You get. Maybe your drones are picking them up for you.
Maybe because I don't go fishing.
Oh, that must be it then, because normally you don't get fish passively.
Interesting. Ah, we don't have 80 accumulators for another... whatever these
Yeah,
are.
look at this, Myth. You're over here using solar power.
Where?
Green fanatic.
Oh, no,
I
I was
don't
just
know if
using
you're
them for a
actually
while.
using solar power. I just see that you have solar power.
Yeah, that's... don't worry about those. Those don't do anything for me. There's like... those do less... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Those actually do bring me some decent amount of power. But no, they're not reliable, so don't worry about it. What's really fun is to watch the accumulators come on all at once. Oh, that's always something that I enjoy. Is I'll go down here to my nuclear power plants, and it's like, oh, where's my battery backup for my entire base that only powers like a tenth of it, and just watch them all come on at once.
Yes. Just turn on and instantaneously dead.
Yeah, done.
Good job. Good job, machines. You managed to power on for 2.5 seconds.
Yes, look, that's all you needed. You didn't need to be more than that. Let's see, I can never keep light oil, heavy oil, or anything else for that matter. Ooh, we're getting shot at up there.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have an artillery piece that's supposed to be up there. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to be doing? And why are you not producing more of these things faster? We've got 4 of these things. It's taking too long. I don't like that. You know what I need to do? I need to find a way to boost that efficiency. What if I... There we go. That'll at least boost 2 of them. Now I need... that will work. I need faster production. I don't care about how much power it costs.
All the power.
Don't tell me about how much power this will take. I don't care. I'm not even listening. There we go. There we go. Now, let's see how fast they go. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Oh, see, this one has 2 triple the... oh, god dang it. What do I need? Okay, I need 2 of those. Alright, there you go. There's 50 of these coming in. I want more of these level 3 speed boosters. Ah, yes. You know what's even funnier is I actually haven't touched many of the forests. It's like I actually haven't even deforested anything.
That's part of the problem too, why you don't have any pollution, is that you haven't destroyed the trees. Because the trees actively cancel out pollution.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So like when you put down concrete, for example, it actually increases the amount of pollution.
Oh, very good.
Because
So-
all the grass, all the tiles, they absorb pollution. All the trees absorb pollution as well.
Well, then let's put more down. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Hold on. Let me fix this.
Sadly, there isn't really like a good way to destroy the trees aside from flamethrower.
No. You just have them deconstruct it all.
Oh yeah, well I guess the bots are an option. I do.
The bots are even better than fire.
Yes, the bots are far more efficient than fire, but yeah.
I will simply turn this place into a concrete jungle. And eons from now, whenever the aliens come to visit this place, they'll go, why did somebody pave a planet? And they're going to go, I don't know.
Yeah. I like it. Like if you look at you do at your electrical grid. No, working.
Wait,
P
wait,
for
okay.
production. All right, press P. Go to pollution, and you can
Pollution.
see all the things that consume the pollution.
Oh, interesting.
So like a big factor is trees. The biggest factor for you is trees and tiles.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So my mining drills are taking up the majority of my power, or at least the pollution. My steel furnaces apparently do a bit too. So I need to up the amount of pollution I am currently doing. Got it. Noted.
Yes.
We can do that.
The amount of pollution is so the aliens are directly related to the amount of pollution you have. The more pollution you have, the more aliens you're gonna get.
We can do that.
Because the aliens breed off of the pollution.
See, I'm
And they
helping
evolve
them.
off of it.
I'm helping them. See?
Yes. Like you are the cancer and they are the antibodies.
Perfect.
And like right now you're not a big cancer, so they don't actually care much. But if you were to become a big cancer, they will actively try and kill you.
Well,
Hunt
look,
you down.
we got a lot of work to do here. Okay, there we go. Go get them, boys. You go plant those landmines. You go plant those things.
I love watching the endless hordes of bots fly through the air.
Well, I really enjoy watching them all just go, okay, we gotta go build something, and then all my worker bots just go out there. But my transport bots are constantly being utilized for just basic back and forth stuff.
Yeah.
I've got lots more in like the actual logistic stuff, but let's see here. Yep, there they go with all my concrete, all of it. Oh, I'm gonna pick up more.
Using it for anything, anyways.
Oh, look, I've got like 16 crates of it just being stored. Okay. I'm really just hoping that this gets knocked out. I need low density structures.
You do.
Alright, let's go up here. I know where to get low density structures. Aside from me making it. I can make it myself, I guess. Ew, we're using them. Ew.
Yeah, so you haven't launched a rocket yet, I take it.
No, I've not done anything yet.
Okay.
But I'm near the
Because
end
the
game.
Yes, the end game is launch the rocket.
Oh, I've got 2 rockets though, but I thought one of them was like the science pack that I have to do.
If I remember right, the way that it works is that because there is no end game research, it's just that in order to keep boosting up your research, you need the space science or something.
Yeah. And so I thought this was the last stage was the space science stuff.
Yeah, but there's nothing after it.
Well, that's fine.
Like,
But
it's
I thought the whole point was to get off the planet.
yeah, like the game is supposed to let you get off the planet. Like you kind of just, I don't remember what happens. I don't, but you're able to continue. I do believe.
Yeah, interesting.
It's just one of those things where it's like, nah, you could leave if you want to. You did it, so there's no reason for you to stay. But the game's not going to just immediately end.
The game should just immediately end.
No.
Rocket control units. Very good. You are making things. Very good. Very good. Let us see. Ooh, another rocket silo. I've got 3 rocket silos ready to go. I'm not even sure if I can... I mean... So really, what's the point of having more than 1 rocket silo? Is there a point to having more than 1 rocket silo?
It brings back more research.
Then let's build another rocket silo. Alright, what can I get rid of out here? Y'all don't really produce much energy out here anyway, but... Let's see... I can't really share... I can share 2 at a time. I can't really share 3 at a time. Where can I put you? Alright, you're getting dismantled. Sorry, guys. I have no purpose for you. I'm sorry. There we go. And I'm going to copy you. There we go. 4 rocket silos. I don't know if that's a lot, but it's all I got right now.
Okay, yeah. So what you're supposed to do is that you launch the rocket with the satellite, and it gives you... So launching the rocket with the satellite as cargo produces 1,000 space science packs. However, there is also a secret that I'm not going to tell you that happens if you put a space science pack in there.
Ooh.
Instead of a satellite.
What if I throw a nuclear reactor in there?
I don't think anything happens.
Where's the fun in that?
Sadly, I don't think you can nuke space.
I want to. Well, space nukes itself every minute of the day. So if I can't do it, I just think that's bad.
Yeah, see?
Whee! I think the spider bot really is kind of like, okay, end game, we're done. Why are you tearing down all my beautiful trees?
Because we gotta crank them numbers up in pollution.
Fine.
I want to watch as your map just gets overrun with the endless teeming hordes of the insects.
But that's not true. It won't happen.
It won't, but it'd be funny.
It won't happen because the actual defense posts will take care of themselves.
Until the battery is overloaded.
Not even that. Because like I'm overpowered as it is. Like I produce I produce too much power, so like those laser turrets won't care.
Yeah, it's more of an early game threat. You're too late game at this point to really do anything.
Yes. So let's go see. I mean, really what it sounds like I need to do is take out all the trees that are next to my base. Like, that are ones that are already in there. Because like, I've left trees alone. I was like, oh, I don't need them, so I don't need to worry about it. And they're a good defensive barrier.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having the trees. They're anti-pollution things. So you actually want the trees early game. But it's fun to get rid of them too, because then it causes all the aliens to go apeshit.
Let's do it.
The aliens feed off the pollution.
Let's do it.
Let's look at your pollution numbers right now.
I'm just shaving all of it off. Just get rid of all of it. As my fleet of worker bots just come in and just murder entire forests. All gone. That was probably the biggest forest that I had to deal with.
See, and now look at all the more space you have for building, Myth.
I mean, not really. I mean, I'm not really... I have no need to build out here.
It's not about need, Myth.
It's not about need. Look, I need to pave another parking lot, okay? Think of the shopping malls.
Exactly.
Think of all the shopping malls I can build.
Think of the investors, Myth.
Oh god. If I'm trying to convince people to invest in something, you know you're screwed. There we go. Oof. Well, something's attacking me. But I should have artillery out there. Something just got damaged. I don't even think my concrete production is high enough to actually meet the demand of concreting everything in here. Ugh. Ah, I now have a level 2 red report coming for you, sir.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, no, this game was a lot more fun. Oh god, no, I just dismantled part of my my rail network.
Lol, train derailment happened now.
No.
Efficiency plummets.
No, it's fine. I fixed it. Yes.
Damn.
I've tried to avoid actually using a lot of that stuff. Just do, like a lot of the rail stuff, because it is a pain in the butt. It is a lot easier to just simply have a long line of like actual conveyor belts, because then it's just a steady feed.
It is, but then once again, though, then you wind up where then you lose out on the pollutions, and the pollutions are what make it fun.
Yeah, but then having the start and stop, it'll throw off the actual. Like, look, it needs to be a fluid motion at all times. It needs to. The fact that I've got empty conveyor belts means that I'm not being as efficient as I could be. Oh, I'm also out
Not
of.
about efficiency, myth. It's about aesthetics. It's about watching the. It's about watching like the little lines fill up all of a sudden at once as you watch as the factory roars to life. Hungry and devouring all of the new nutrients before it shuts off again dormant.
How sad.
How utopian. How I don't even know what word to call it. I do love watching the spider's feet though when you sit on top of a giant
Like
pile.
Rini. It's like, okay, try to stay still. Go.
It does actually move you, I do believe, a little bit if you're on enough of them, but
Yep. But I like how it does. As long as you got one that's not, you're good. But yeah, it does. It likes to move you. The little details, they're very gorgeous. Oh god, it looks like I've got too many. See, this is the problem with some of the ways that I've actually tried to maintain efficiency. I've doubled up on things that I probably shouldn't have. So like one of the things that I do is I've doubled up on my what do you call it? My conveyor belts for cogs.
Myth, I see a break.
What?
Right here, these things don't have power.
What doesn't have power? Oh, we probably not break. We probably just accidentally dismantled them. I fix.
That's a disappointment. No. You leave.
No,
You leave.
no,
You watch
no.
as your lines crumble.
No. See, that all needs to be powered. Otherwise, everything that it connects to doesn't get power, which means that this is bad.
Yes, we let the system fail.
No, we do not let the system fail. What's wrong with you? The system must
I want to watch the
survive.
chaos myth.
No, you
I
don't.
want to watch the destruction.
No, you don't. You don't want to watch any of that stuff. Don't worry about it. Look. Look at all the wood that all my little guys are trying to figure out what the hell to do with.
Yes, they're very confused as to where to store it all now.
It's like, where am
Need
I?
a lot more logic acceptor bots.
Logic
Chest.
acceptor bots.
I mean logic chests. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, we got passive provider chests, which I'm not even sure what those do. Then I've got the basic storage chests.
Yeah, storage chests or buffer chests, one of the two.
And buffer chests are like my personal network.
Yeah, those are for. That's where you need storage chests.
Yep. Which I've got lots of
Shit
storage
ton of
chests.
storage.
That's right. I require more low-density structures. Oh, here's your Roboport. Where are you? Your level 2 Roboport. I don't even know what it does.
I believe it allows more drones to help you, but doesn't actually help you that
Why
much.
does your grid filled with...
Well, like provides a 30% speed buff.
Does it? I mean...
That's one of the exoskeleton, yeah.
Okay, hold
30%.
on. Alright, hold on. Stay with me here. Stay with me here.
But none of them are powered, so I need actually a power thing.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if this actually works. Because if it does, that would be really funny.
Yeah, but you gotta have something to power them.
Well, I've got a nuclear reactor. I think I'll be fine. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it works! Oh jeez!
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That is incredibly fast. Good lord.
Yes. This is how you get around the base as quick as possible.
Dude,
And you're only using 2 of them, Myth.
that is a bit much.
You gotta switch out like all of them.
No, because I need the
Yeah.
shields.
No, well, no, you just switch out all of them to get around your base, and then when you're actually gonna attack something, then that's when you switch back.
No. That's effort. That's a lot of effort.
Yeah, but you gotta switch all of them just for the laughs. See how fast you can really go.
I don't want to do that. That just sounds horrible. It just sounds horrible. Everything about that sounds horrible.
All right, then give me your solar panels.
You want solar panels?
Give me your solar panels, and I have all the slots maxed out.
There you
Just
go.
see me run super fast.
That's all I got for you. If you want a battery, here you go. Let's see, a little battery that's right there. I can't give you the battery. I put it in your trunk. You can reorganize that however you want.
Alright.
I want to see how ridiculously fast you're going to run.
Oh, that's not charged.
Nope, the solar panels aren't enough.
Well, it's not charged because we're at nighttime.
Well, that's true too. Let me see if I can get you a fusion reactor. I didn't know the exoskeleton worked on things other than, like, you.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Do I have any low-density structures? I do not, but I can make some. Ooh, that requires a ton of low-density structures. Jeez. Now let's see if we can find some... Oh, wait. These. I need to find out where my low density structures are. Jeez, okay, it seems like I'm chewing through them way faster than I probably should be.
Do you happen to have on you a discharge defense remote?
I believe I have 2 of them.
Okay, because you need the remote and the discharger in order for it to work.
Yeah, I've got the remote, but do you do it manually or what?
I think so, yeah. Because it says activated using the remote.
Yeah, I don't even know how to clear stuff out of the bottom tray.
Middle mouse button.
I've tried that, doesn't work. At least not for me. There we go. There we go. Wow, this is so much nicer to actually get around.
Told you. Works wonders.
It does. It's so nice. I now move around so much faster than I used to. So, wait, so that means that, like, if I actually added more of those to my power armor, I could actually move even faster.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting concept you have now posed to me that I must try. I don't really use the weapon thingy, discharge thingy, so let's move those here, move that there. I will now attempt... Uh-oh. There we go. Let me go find some more of those little little feetsies, those little feety pajamas. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's actually... Oh, whoops. Oopsies. Where is me? Oh, where'd my feety pajamas go? Oh, god dang, all my stuff's gone. All because I accidentally dropped all that stuff off. There we go. There. Now, where's my feety pajamas? Where'd I put them? Where'd they go? They're gone! Where's my... Gee, okay, now you're fast. Jeez, you're fast.
Yeah, see?
You were kidding.
You gotta have a battery in there. Otherwise, it all will run out.
Jeez. That's just ridiculous.
It's fantastic.
Okay, hold on. I can put 3 in here. I can put 3 on my person. Where'd my little feet go? There they are. Oh, no, I can't quite get 3. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I maneuver this a little bit more to get 3? Oh, I don't need these.
Yeah, it's worth it in order to put a reactor in there, fill up as many batteries as you can, and then just put the batteries in the bottom, and then replace out the reactors.
Hold on. How fast can I run without this? Jeez, I'm fast.
The best part too is I believe the sound effects speed up for the robot as well,
Yes, it does. I noticed that. Which
which just makes this all the better.
Shh. Just watching you scurry around the base like a freaking like ADD rabbit.
Like-
Jeez.
Listen, it's like the spiders, you know, like you see those spiders in the bathroom and you're like, you scare one of them and all of a sudden you see it run across the bathroom wall at the speed of light. That's me in this robot right now.
But see, the thing is, I don't really need the battery because I have the fusion reactor, so, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, but it does help kind of.
How? How does it help?
Well, I mean it provides backup. Like for example, I guess these ones do use 200 kilowatts, so it's probably not as big of a deal for you, but yeah.
I mean,
Also,
I can definitely see early on that would be a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal early on, but once you have the fusion reactor, it's not as much. Because how much power does the fusion reactor make? 750 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Whereas a solar panel makes 30 kilowatts.
I need more level 3 speed thingies. All that matters now is making more low density structures faster. I need to produce more faster.
Actually, Myth, even at 750, that's still not enough to power up a whole rack of the exoskeleton suits.
Jeez.
Because each exoskeleton suit uses 200 power, so
Eesh.
that's 1,000 power.
200 kilowatts. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's draining my battery, and okay, let's see. Let's do this. I mean, it seems to be doing fine right now. I got 1 fusion reactor and two little jumpers in there.
Oh yeah, for 2 of them that's fine, but I've just like if you were gonna put 4 of them in there,
Oh, no, 4, no.
4 it won't work for you. Can't move like how I do.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to move like you do. I'm not trying to do that. Let's see here. Make more of these things. Ugh.
And yeah, that bar that's right next to your underneath the spider, or underneath your right next to the power armor, that is your battery amount.
Yeah. To that part, yeah. Now that you said it, I was like, oh, what is that? Oh, now I know. Is there any armor I could put on this thing? I don't even know. Oh, I found out where a lot of my logistics robots went. They're inside the actual spider. Well, I gotta find a place to drop these guys off. I'm not even sure how the logistics network works for initiating the robots. Let's see here. Like, I don't know, like, what triggers the logistics robots to get moving. Like, I know I can put in a request, but that's about all I know.
Yeah, I think it's just whenever they have a request they need to fulfill.
Yeah, but how do they prioritize that, right? So, like, I'll have logistics robots that are just sitting and chilling, even though there's stuff that still needs requests.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, I mean, ammunition or anything like that. Like, I guess sometimes they'll go get it, but I don't know. It just seems, maybe my production is just not fast enough to utilize it. Maybe that's the issue.
Well, I think it's more so there has to be an active demand for it. Like the chests you have to have chests that demand it, and usually you set the parameters of it, and they try to fulfill it within the parameters. And so, like, if you have a chest that's supposed to have 50 things in it, and it constantly is pulling out the 50 items, then you're going to have a constant line of bots going to it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they're not going to move to do anything. Because they're going, like, if you put let's say, let's say, for example, factories could have bots put parts into them directly, then you would have it where they would only deposit a part one at a time as soon as there was just one request to it.
Yeah. That's one of the things I actually don't like, is that, like, even for this, like, the low-density structures, they're dropping them off one at a time, and so they're just picking them up and moving them one at a time. And I was like, I wish you could just, like, wait until, like, there's a rule that says I'll wait till 10 a pop. Because
There probably is some way.
it just drip feeds into the system.
Yeah, I believe there is a way you can do it using their arithmetic combiners and stuff.
Oh, I don't even know how to use those. I don't even bother trying.
Yeah, using wires, I believe you can set it up.
You.
Yes.
Oh.
But then you got to do programming, sort of.
We got a rocket part. Oh, geez. I got to do this multiple times. Good lord. Alright, so I'm going to do myself a favor. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I feel like I'm going to need my own little, like, low-density structure production system just to handle this.
You will.
Good lord. It'll take me forever to get it at this rate.
It is definitively a end game thing.
All right.
And it's going to treat it like one.
Okay. Alright, so I need...
It's going to be like grinding in WoW for those animal hides.
Nope.
Boar tusks that all the boars somehow don't have.
Oh, jeez.
The only 1 out of 10 do.
Alright, this is going to be a lot easier than you thought, so don't worry about it. Hold on. Crap. Here we go. No, damn you! Alright, let's try this again. What I need are... Yep, I already have 2 of them. Perfect. Alright, let's move you this way. Oh. Oof, this Roboport's in the way. Oh, snaps! Wrong way. Well, I just threw something the wrong direction. Oh well. There we go. Let's pick all that back up. Shh, don't want that to go anywhere. What was that?
Me just shooting a tree.
Oh. I was like, what is the sound of that horrible noise?
If you press C on things, you can just shoot random things.
Oh, God.
And see, like, bye-bye, trees.
Oh, okay, hold on. See, can't do that just yet. I need to...
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, don't worry about me. It's fine.
You just blew up part of my building, didn't you?
No. I would never do such a thing.
No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Alright, let's
Just
see
wait for the logic box to fix it. It'll be fine.
Yes, yes. I'll just wait for that. Yes.
They should appear at some point, you know. Hopefully.
Nope.
I'm going to assume that you make express transport belts.
Yeah. No, I have a pretty big production of them.
Okay, that's good.
Ah.
See, they're fixing it right now.
So what did you blow up?
Just the transport belt right here.
Oh, who cares? Alright, let's see here. Now we need power. Bam! There's my power. And power again. Nope, no, not wrong power. Wrong power. Bam. And if you order now, you too. Bam, and there we go. And then you will go right here. And you'll get your very own box. You'll go here. And get your very own
Don't
box.
take this the wrong way, alright? But, you really need more copper plates.
No.
Y'all.
No.
You need, like, an entirely revamped copper plate production.
My copper plate production is just fine, thank you.
I don't think it is. I'm seeing a lot of, empty space here on that copper plate line.
Oh, that's because yeah, that one's kind of jacked up. Okay, hold on. We can fix that. Hold on. I've got lots of copper. Let's see. That whole assembly line is literally just to feed the never-ending microchip production, which is probably still inadequate to feed my need.
Man, if the conveyor belt's not full, you're not doing it right.
The reason why the conveyor belt's not full is because at this point, going forward, this is feeding this. It's not a very good system. It's just the system that I came up with.
Not a good one, but it's a system that works.
It's the system that I believe is good.
I needed an option, and this is what I had.
Never said it was the best one or the good one. Alright, let's see here. Now, I've got copper plates as well as copper ore mixed in here because all my copper stuff is down over here. So way down over yonder... Hold on, I'm letting this kind of just build itself real quick. There we go. You're going too slow, man.
I don't like this. I feel slow without all my battery being full.
See, this is why I've got that nuclear reactor in there. I don't gotta have batteries. So I've got a relatively large copper plate production going on down here. It's way down here. And this is full up, but I'm actually just to save myself energy, I just dropped it into the same conveyor belt. It was just easier. I already ran something and I was like, who cares if it comes later or early, who cares? I guess I could change that, but... There we go. Let's cement all that. Where'd you go?
What do you mean?
I don't know, you're just being quiet.
Because I'm typing.
Ah,
Put in demand requests.
demand requests. See, I've actually got a pretty decent little copper plate lineup going here. It just I didn't want to
Yeah, I gotta strain out your logistical process as much as possible.
strain. What did you say?
I gotta strain your logistics as much as what I can.
Well, you know, copper plates are something that I have to take care of. I mean, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to build another conveyor belt all the way back there.
You want to build a train?
I don't want to build a train either. I would much rather repurpose the existing train, because building a secondary train just for that just doesn't seem really worth it.
It's always worth it.
Like it's always worth it, Myth. Always. Look at all the copper plates that they're bringing in. Look at all that.
All of it to me.
Do not request scrap from the buffer chest. No, I'm kidding. You can do it. It's fine.
Too bad. It's too late. I already requested it all.
Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Let's do a bunch of
You
these.
don't want to know what the quantities I've requested. It's horrifying.
It's probably enough to actually break my logistics networks.
Probably yes.
I am what we call a conservative user of these things.
Let's see. 1,000 copper plates, 100.
Jeez, you're gonna break my entire logistics network.
250 plastics and 250 processing units of the highest caliber.
250 processing? Oh, you mean like the blue chips?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That part's okay.
1,000 copper? No, I can't spare that.
No, I actually can't spare that.
You don't understand. I only have 10,000 in my buffer chest.
Oh my god. Apparently I'm playing this game wrong.
Right now in your buffer chest it says 9,670.
God dang it. Please stop breaking all of my stuff.
I'm not breaking anything.
Yet.
I'm improving.
Yet.
I haven't. What have I broken? I broke a conveyor line.
Well, breaking implies there was like you were using it properly. No. You're destroying it.
I was testing its structural durability.
You could like spray this any way you want to. It still doesn't change
Listen.
the fact you're breaking my stuff.
So this is a common occurrence in the workplaces I work. I like to test the structural stability of the objects I work with.
Good lord.
My boss loves it.
Somehow, I don't believe you.
Like, Austin, why is there a lot of dings on our shelves? Don't worry about it.
You shouldn't be asking those questions because you really don't want to know the answer.
Like right now we're taking down shelves or removing things. I'm just like, man, wouldn't it be funny if I just like pressed up on this shtick right here and without unscrewing the bolts first? What would happen? What would happen is I would tear the thing in half.
Jeez. Oh, crud. Wrong way. There we go. Now, let's see. Where am I going to go? Do I go over and down here? You know what? I'm just going to go straight down.
Pretty sure radar's that myth.
Where?
Your radars.
Oh,
Do you
this-
have any radars?
They're scattered.
Okay.
So I've got a little farm in the center, over yonder. So a lot of my radars are, like way over here, next to what is this called, like red ship production line. Well, my prototype production ship line, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
Yeah, because. Okay. Yeah, gold.
there we go.
So that helps explore the map. Normally,
Yes.
whenever I build an outpost, I leave a little spot inside the center for a radar. I see that you do that as well. For some of them.
Well, you know, I usually just try to spread them out a little bit. There. Now I've got my massive little radar dish area.
Well, yeah, because the radars are nice is because they scan out sectors and zones.
Yeah.
Because then you can look at it on the mini map and you can zoom in. Like I can see like a little bug hive to the north. Their buggy little faces.
Yes. And my copper plate production, I guess, isn't enough. No, I don't have the chips in there yet. That's what it is.
See, Myth, we are two very different people when we play Factorio.
This is my first time playing Factorio. I have no idea how I'm playing. I've got lots of things I need to do to fix this, but
Oh no, there's no wrong way to play Factorio. I just simply mean that like when I play Factorio, I go out of my way and I seem to piss off the bugs no matter what I do, to the point where like they're on my doorstep in a matter of moments.
no. See,
Where it is,
my goal
you
is
have,
to
like, all
play
these-
it. There we go.
like you have like all these like well defended locations, and I'm just like, no, we will have a gun turret wall everywhere, and trains to deliver the bullets to the outposts.
No, we do this the way the Soviets did, which is on few resources and not very well.
Well, I mean, I can't say my logistical lines are very well, but no, maximum resources. We're exporting metric tons of bullets, Smith.
There we go.
Should
That
have entire like this entire like open area should be dedicated just to producing iron to feed the bullets.
iron defeat. Let's see, here's my. You want to see my gun production? You want to see where all my guns are produced? Here, come here. You little
It's gonna be
freaking.
like a single factory.
No, no, no,
Produces
no.
like one bullet a year.
No.
Like in theory, it still works.
No. It works. It works. It runs mostly off of momentum and habit. This is it. It's these three produce regular bullets, which circles. It snakes the entire compound, comes back through here. So like, I'll take you through it. So the bullets do this. They go through the whole round, up through here, back around, back over here, all the way around, snakes up here, and then it circles back from here, all the way back down, right back down to here, where all the AP rounds are made, and then I have only 4 uranium ones made. But
I
that's
wonder if you can tell the location of his original base.
you can. If you can't tell it, if you can't see it now, I can't help you. Bonk. See, now that I'm really fast, I don't care. I could just go right through them, and who cares? They're
Okay.
dead. Bonk. See, why do I have to leave? I could just take over the planet with this thing. With a 1950s iBot.
Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds very good, but do you really want to be on the planet for that long?
No. Not if I'm by myself.
Remember this, there's nothing here beyond factories and robots.
That doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world.
But that ale cussy doesn't work
That,
that well.
Jeez.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's horrifying. So yeah, no, I think that my green
Yeah,
chip
see.
production kind of screwed me over here. I didn't nearly grow it enough.
This is your motive. That's your motivation to get off the planet, Myth.
There's
You don't
no-
want to be stuck on this planet with nothing but aliens.
Egyptians.
Aliens. The space Egyptians of the
The
world.
space Egyptians of the world.
They live in rags and huts, just like the real ones.
Look, I didn't
Giving
say
far
that.
too much credit for the land they live on.
Ugh. This is far too slow production for these things. What the heck? Oh, copy. There we go. There we go. And let's give you some power.
Oh, see, now you're out of the rocket control parts.
Yeah, no, I've only... Those things take forever anyway. I'm gonna go grab some pieces for those. The problem is I'm really low on like a lot of stuff that makes stuff go faster, so... And
expand.
in reality, my blue chip production is always really low. Like, I just can't seem to get a good... Like, I can, but the problem is that most of my blue chips go to scientific module thingies.
Yeah.
And so I usually just let that kind of fill up naturally. Because again, green chip production takes so much, red chip production takes so much, and the blue chips just take forever on their own. So I've got like 3 or 4 different setups just for green chip production. And I'm still burning through them like it's nobody's business.
There's never enough. Like your copper plates.
Look, I now have a full lineup here of copper plates. Like, here's the copper plates for that feed now the what is it, oh, now out of plastics, because I only have like 6 locations that make plastics. And that's because of the way that I've built this entire structure means that I can't do it anywhere else. My refinery section is a nightmare.
This is why you build the little... That's why you gotta have the trains that feed them to other areas. Like, now you build a train yard that only feeds the plastics.
That sounds horrifying.
There are options here, Myth. There's options for expansion.
There's options for expanding. Oh, well, we're probably not going to play much longer because I'm going to go to bed soon. All I know now is that when I think of mass production, I think I need to like redefine what I think of mass production. Because
Yes.
obviously my version of mass production is not mass production.
Factorio taught you a difference.
Well, it's like, okay, I'm producing like 600 a minute, and it's like, no. That's baby steps. I was like, oh, okay.
That's a good step there, Myth, but we can go bigger.
We can go bigger. Oh, jeez.
I don't even know how much hold on, this is a good spot right here. I'm going to show you, like, how I build my smelters.
Okay.
Do you have, like, a factory thing that produces basic smelters or anything?
Not basic ones. I've got the electrical ones.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, there's a little area over here. And I think the overflow is the only time it ever picks it up. So there's a very long line that it has to chew through first before it goes to overflow. And it looks like my stone production is, or my stone production? Whatever this is called. My brick production is pretty low. But that's because I have to manually get my my rocks. I don't have a steady feed of it. But yeah, I've got plenty of smelters in storage. Just request
Okay.
however many you
What?
want.
Why? I just remember now I can ghost build, so I'll just ghost build.
I don't know if I can see any of that though. Yeah, I can't see anything.
You can't see the ghosts?
Nope.
Oh, that's disappointing. Like if I do that, you can't see the line?
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that I saw. I thought you were already building before. I was like, I don't see nothing.
Damn it, I messed up.
Why are you spacing them out by 2s?
You'll see.
Ah. Night vision. All right.
So essentially, it's supposed to look something like that. With this will be the early stage, but then also you can expand it out too, to where the coal will sit in the center, and then you normally have something like dual ones down the side. And the reason why you put the space in between them is because then you put a small electric pole in between each of the two, so that way it offers a area cover around it, and then you put the inserters along the outside and the inside, and then, well, obviously once it gets bigger, you would expand it out slightly, and then you'd have a room for the big inserters to take coal from the center, because the coal burns much faster than the
Well,
iron.
yeah, but
It's
like, come look over here. This is what I have. So all the modern smelting ones, don't worry about those.
yeah,
That's all new stuff, right?
yep,
Now come look at the center right here. You see where you see iron, ore, and then coal? This is the original. This location right here, this is the original. This is what you got.
yeah, more or less what I did.
Yeah, this is exactly what you got. So you just have everything consolidated into one area. So that way everybody's feeding from the same coal line, everybody's feeding from the same iron line. Except for these guys. This is actually relatively new. I kind of built this as an idea for building iron early on. And I was like, I don't know how fast I'm going to build iron. And then I realized iron takes forever. And I hate it. And so now, then I got frustrated and I said, fine, you like iron? You like iron? Are you like steel? I got steel for you. Everything is steel. Just everything feeds the steel.
Yes, but what I meant out of that design, though, and you can kind of see it right there, is that I designed that in such a way as to be where I can make a blueprint out of that, and I just copy that and paste it, and then I have the lines in the middle they directly feed. So like, I would have, for example, all of this area right here would be dedicated to just creating, for example, iron. Like all the way from here.
Oh my gosh, you're actually... I like how it's actually calling for these old like conveyor belts that I haven't used in forever.
Yes, there's just like... I like to imagine the logistic box are scratching their head like, boss, I know we have these, but where do we even put this garbage?
Why do we want them? It's like, don't worry about it.
It's like when you dig through your cable box, you're like, why do I still have a VGA cable?
Oof. I feel seen right now. I don't like that. Alright, let's see if I can get
I have
some
like 5.
petroleum.
I just got rid of some VHSs. It's fine, Myth. It's fine.
Look, there's nothing wrong with VHS. It's a perfectly legitimate solution, okay?
Perfectly legitimate solution. Those things you need in order to get a 1080p video.
Oh god. Alright, so I need chemical plants.
Not even. Let's remove the possibility of like how much of the physical impossibilities of that particular data storage medium, and just talk about the amount of the tapes that you need to get equal out like on a data per data rate.
You don't need to worry about that, okay? You shouldn't think like that. It's bad for you. No. Alright, so I'm not actually going to try to feed myself this. I'm going to use requester boxes for all. Oh crap, I need more steel chests.
But yeah. So like you have essentially what I would do, but you've kind of cornered it in a little bit. Whereas
Yeah, I've kind of boxed myself in it a few. Some places I think I did pretty good on. Other places I've boxed myself in.
yeah. See, like a lot of it, I mean, it all runs, so obviously you've done a good job with it. But that is the one thing that I always make sure of, is that whenever I'm starting a factory, I always have a dedicated iron and copper area that is completely dedicated to just that, that's separate from the rest of the facility. It looks wonky as all hell, but it prevents me from ever getting it boxed in. And I like that. Because then it allows me to later on upgrade to trains or whatever else I need to upgrade to.
I mean, so I have different sections that do that. So I've got, in total, 3 sections that do iron plates, and then 3 sections that do copper plates. So I guess 4 now. I mean, they're separate insofar as they're not all together.
Yeah. I'm just talking in terms of modularity, because I like to build things to be like sort of like modular, where I can just take it and I can just copy that design, and then when I'm just like, oh, I need more of this, I can just pop down a giant blueprint for it. It's like, all right, this will give me 1,000 of these per hour, and I know this. And then it's just like, yep, I'll put it right here. I'll link up the 2 sections right here, and done. Like, I think using even with the basic furnaces, I believe that it equals out to like 1,000 steel plates per hour or something like that, or per minute. So it works out very well. That particular pattern does.
Now, I need to make, where is it? Plastics. Coal and petroleum. Crap. I made a mistake.
Yes.
There we go.
Sadly, the way that I do things, though, leads to it looking non-organic, whereas yours looks very organic, very natural.
Most of it.
Almost looks like
Most of it.
it looks like the boards on a. It looks like a circuit board.
It's because it basically is. Now I've made a terrible error in. I don't want to do this. I would rather have a giant conveyor belt of coal, but that's not going to work.
It always works. Believe me, it works.
No, it won't work because it's going to be a nightmare getting it over here. Ah. There we go. I need more steel. And let's see. Oh, oops. I'm not actually where I'm supposed to be. Good dang it. There we go. Let's try this again. God darn it. Fine. Yeah. There we go. Now, copy, there we
See,
go.
Myth, you know how I can tell that you don't make enough pollutions? Because you still have trees around here that have leaves on them.
Look, don't worry about that, okay? Alright, so now this will chew up a ton of that.
Like, that is one thing I do love about this game, is the amount of detail they put into it. Like, the more pollution you make is the fact that these trees will start to die off, and they'll start to just be hollow.
Jeez.
Because there is a limit to the amount of pollution that trees can handle, right? Like when you started this game, for example, these trees right here, these would have been lush and green. Now at the end, now where you're at, they've started to kind of fall off their leaves, but they're still not like empty, hollow, dead husks, which means that you're not producing as much pollution as so much that they can't handle it and they actively die. Or like, for example, the water. The water, if you look at it, will slowly turn green.
That's awesome.
it's little things like that that I really love about this game. You know,
That sounds really funny, actually. I would probably have never noticed that.
you never notice that the water turns green or that the trees die.
I probably haven't gotten that far. I probably don't produce enough.
Well, no, your water's green.
It is?
Yeah, the water's green over here.
Jeez, it is green now. Good lord.
Yeah,
I know, I never... Because I thought it was blue for a while.
yeah, it was blue, but then over time,
No, I mean, like, I thought it was blue, like, when we started this evening.
no.
Interesting.
Or like, for example, like look at your trees right there that you have on the little island.
Hmm?
Oh, you can actually get over to it. Huh, neat.
Really, you can. Maybe because your speed allows you to do that, I don't know.
Maybe. If you look at the radar and then you head over to where like the, if this thing will stop working, if you look in like the radar and the mini map, an area that you've cleared out far off in the distance where you don't have pollution around, you'll see the trees are way greener. They have a lot more leaves to them. Like your northern outpost where you're pumping out crude oil is an excellent example of this.
Yeah, it is. Hey!
Are you live on Twitch right now?
Yes.
Oh,
Why?
I was about to start saying some very creative things.
I've already called for the death of Egyptians like 15 times this evening, so I mean, like, it really can't be worse. It can't be worse than that. I mean,
I was I was gonna start talking about specific people and how we should deal with them. You know.
you should be very careful. You should be
Yeah.
very careful. Please do not
Make sure
get me
to
banned.
preface- Yeah, make sure to preface that you're talking about what you want to happen to them in Minecraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
That doesn't help you though now, so don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't you want them to happen in their Skyrim adventures?
Yes.
Yeah, it won't work when you have to say that I have to use that before I say it.
Yeah, no, it's like if you don't say it's not in Minecraft, you know.
Are you excited about Warhammer tomorrow?
I mean, I am. I look. I know that y'all may not have thought it was interesting, but I actually like enjoy talking about Warhammer lore.
Oh no, I like it. It's just that those other two people they hated your guts.
That's fine. They can go screw off because I mean, honestly, those people were difficult to talk to.
I told them that they shouldn't join because you know
You invited them.
they wanted to join. I told them like, are you sure? Myth is not a very normal person.
Look, I will like. I enjoy something. Oh, allow me to share with you that thing that you enjoy. You enjoy. Oh no, wait, no, you don't enjoy it at all, you bastard.
Is it just an odd concept to talk about the game that you're currently playing with other people?
Oh, it's odd to talk in a higher octave than normal.
I don't know what that means.
You speak, you like yell most of the time, which
No.
is weird to me.
I actually don't. This is my normal talking voice. Has
At least
it
to me,
Come
a
on.
normal talking voice is yelling.
has it occurred to you that my normal talking, I'm a naturally loud person?
Not once has that ever come over me.
Oh, there you go, Austin. There you go. Now you see like the billions upon billions of like transport robots.
Transporters in the skies.
So since we're obviously gonna have to restart then because of if they're not gonna be if we're not playing with them tomorrow.
Are they really not joining tomorrow?
I mean, I don't know. I'll have to ask, but I doubt it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
To be fair, we're gonna make a lot more progress since you're gonna play more than a single fucking hour. Myth.
Well, I'm just surprised that they didn't want to play because I mean they're like, oh yeah, no, you know. Okay, whatever. I'm still gonna play Tentacle Man.
Stay bald.
There we go.
I might play as I'm probably gonna play as Transpire again. I found a mod though. It's called SFO. Have you ever heard of? You've heard of it, Austin, right? It makes the game more lore accurate.
Yes, I played it.
and it's a single. I always thought it was kind of like Radius, where it required a bunch of mods. I had no idea it was a single mod install.
Yep. Very easy. Very simple. Overhauls a lot of different little things.
And it
Magic.
Yeah, and it makes vampires great again, because at least for Vlad, he regains his whole 25% revive thing. At least for most of his lower tier units.
Okay. There we go. Oh, you can't do that, can you? There you go. Oof, that's gonna be rough. Okay, hold on.
So same time tomorrow, right? Like 7 o'clock, whatever, when we normally stream?
Yeah, everything's the same.
You're not gonna have to re-asphalt your entire fucking front yard?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm doing that, but no.
You're gonna be able to play longer than an hour?
I mean, you keep asking me, maybe not.
Oh, God. By the way, it says you're on Factorio, but it says you're streaming Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai.
I thought I changed that. Oh, it didn't update. That's kind of dumb.
Now you're on Factorio.
Lies.
I hit OK before. I don't understand why. Video game, why did you do this to me? Alright, why did I... Okay, so how am I going to get this down here? I got an idea. I'm going to go down this way.
All right,
Boom!
you have
Perfect.
You have a good one.
Oh, we're going to probably call it a night soon.
Okay, well, you guys have a good night then.
You too, man. Take it easy. Bam! And just like that, I now am producing a ton of frickin' plastic. Now let's get a little double sorter in here to fill this thing up twice.
I'm gonna go kill some aliens.
Don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that.
I'm gonna go conquer the West.
Don't do that. That's something.
They're savages. Savages.
Barely even human.
Matter of fact, they're not human whatsoever, so.
That's true. That is actually very true.
See, so in instance, I'm actually morally correct for doing this.
So I've gotten rid of the non-humans. It's fine.
I
Everything
have
is
the moral
okay.
high ground in this.
So long as I have the high ground, right? All right. So now that I've got enough plastic to like last me a lifetime, I can start actually shoving this stuff into a little duffel bag for transportation. Let's see. I need another triple one. I now have enough of these things. I'm now producing enough plastic, let's put it that way. I'm producing enough plastic now where it doesn't matter. I'm going to be able to spit that crap out like nobody's business. Now, the problem is I've dealt with my plastic shortage, at least for the meantime. Oh, not really. I've got more of a plastic shortage again because I'm chewing up my coal reserves. How are we doing on building rocket stuff? Still short on those rocket components. I may have to relook at that. There we go. Alright, what am I getting attacked by? But yeah, no, I always thought that, like, you know, I didn't really need to do a whole lot for these, so I didn't want to do, like, mass manufacturing like I'm doing now.
Oh no, you need to.
It just felt like
real manufacturing.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. This just feels like overkill, but hey, whatever.
Like there is no overkill in this game as far as what I feel like. Because every time you feel like you have overkill, you're like, actually, I'm massively under.
It's like, I cannot seem to keep myself going here.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna just drop these guys out because those guys are... I still need to be able to make this stuff. There we go. There we go. I've just literally made copper plates just for synthetic stuff. Now, what do I need for the... Again, I kind of set myself up to be kind of hobbled here. So I'm just going to have to kind of live with it for now. Unless I build a whole brand new base. Because... It's just the way things are set up right now. I can't really get around it. So it's just going to take a while to get it done. Like my green chip production, although I've done everything I can to kind of increase it, and it's done a pretty darn good job, it's still not enough.
Matthew, what you need to do is you need to take all the wood you're getting from me disassembling trees, and you need to make a steam power plant that runs off of wood.
All it does, burn wood. What's the purpose? Burn wood. Why? Burn wood.
Yes.
That is its purpose.
As a true FU to the alien menace.
I mean, you know, I can get down with that. You know what I need to do? I need to build this again. This right here. I need to rebuild this. Let's see here. Am I not getting any more copper from up there? Hold on. I gotta check out my copper supply. Hold on. All of a sudden, I just stopped getting copper. Oh, the train's filling up. Yeah, and I'm doing both the conveyor belt and the train. Because I'm weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's wrong with
wow.
that?
Oh, wow. My red chip is fully... Wow, that's interesting. My red chips are completely filled up over here, which is really weird. Interesting. Very interesting. That is very interesting. So I've got copper wire, copper plates, copper wire, copper plates. Uh-oh, I'm running out of copper from up there. Are you just clearing out forests?
Yes. Smokey the Bear said only you prevent forest fires.
I will prevent forest
Damn it, I'm
fires
getting
by
rid
just...
of it.
Yeah, it's like, if I prevent the forest, I prevent the fire. It's like, that is definitely a way to do that. It's like, if I just simply make the forest not exist, there'll never be a forest fire. Do you understand? Oof.
Yes. It's very effective, myth. The trees can't burn down if there are no trees.
Jeez. This is actually really crazy that my red chip production is so high now. My green chip production is so low. I need more green chips. Copper wire, iron plate. Okay. No, no, you're dumping them all. God dang it. All right, whatever. Fine.
What's happening?
I need to put that there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Why does my guy... Oh, jeez. It's literally just dumping all the wood into these freaking things. I hate this. This is my plastic production, like... I guess... I don't know what you call this. Actually, what I'm gonna change this a little bit.
You're about to have the entire rainforest be deposited in you.
No. Maybe. Okay. There we go. That problem then solved itself there. Upgrade this. Move this there. Output priority, input priority. Bam! Problem solved. Now it'll be a constant stream of dual layers. I'll have lots of these little synthetic thingies. There we go. This is already getting full up. Oof. Jeez. I mean, I guess I could get more copper wire, I guess? I don't know. I feel like I produce a ton of copper wire already.
No such thing as enough.
It's true.
Logistic bots are just crowding around.
Which ones?
Oh my god. Up to the north here.
I like how now that you've destroyed the forest, I now have no natural barriers. It's like now I have to actually worry about sealing in my base. Jeez, it's just a bunch of freaking like, hey, this stuff's broken over here. Good lord. You didn't even clear out the stuff next to the base, though. Good lord.
Of course not, that's hard. Do you know how pinpoint precise you have to be?
Yes. I've done it. Good lord. And now you're... Okay. There was a reason I kept the trees around those little spots. It was because they were a nice little barrier that were being bottlenecked. Good God.
Well, yeah, I left a lot of the bottleneckers.
I may not have a choice, but to like build something to burn off all the trees.
I left this parts of the bottleneck myth.
Alright, so here's your job now. Your job is to build steam contraptions to burn off all the frickin' wood that you are making me store.
Oh. I do love how much wood there is.
God dang it. God dang it.
Oh, this does tickle me pink in some way.
This makes me cry. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Kaukai, unscrew of Austin's folly.
Okay. I need... Oh, these guys are taking up all the plastic. How did I just chew through all of my plastic? Oh, I just chewed through my petroleum. That's what I did. Okay. It's not that I chewed through my plastic. I just chewed through my petroleum. That's what I did. And this is pumping out, or trying to pump out petroleum, but I don't have enough light oil to do that. That makes sense. So what I could do is simply just flip this over to just pure oil. Wait, I'm out of crude oil too? Oh my gosh, I'm actually out of oil. That's why my plastics is completely fallen.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yep. I've burned through all of my crude. I wonder what it was that did it, though. Could it be the giant freaking mass of plastic, that I just built?
Maybe. It might have something small to do with it,
Something small, that's right. Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, I just get like little bips of like, oh, here's more oil, here's more crude. It's like, where'd all my plastic go?
But boss, we can't deposit the plastics. Our entire logistic network is clogged up with trees.
Jeez.
Oh. My God, I love watching the bots fly across your base to find buffer chests big enough to hold their million units of wood.
Well, most of the
44K.
most of the long-term storage chests that I have are not meant to like. They're already pre-assigned for one thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me think about how many. I need to get more oil. There is... Where's my nearest oil deposit? Way to the south. Oh, I got some... Oh, still to the south. I got some up north. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Did you break something?
Maybe. I don't think I did, though. I try to be very careful with it all.
This is supposedly pumping 100, like, they're completely full of oil. Oh, yes, that's why I'm out of oil. God dang it. When you were
What?
deconstructing everything, you deconstructed my oil pipeline.
Where?
In the center right here. This is supposed to go down. Okay, how did I do this? Okay, hold on. God dang it.
I don't remember doing this, but I'll accept it.
So there's a pipeline that's supposed to go this way. Oh, I'm out of those. Yep, there it is. So yeah, this part right here, when you were deconstructing the forest, you deconstructed my oil pipeline.
I just gave you the opportunity to improve upon it.
No, because this is like, that was my #1 oil reserve. Like, I was like, how am I running out of oil so fast? And it's like, oh, that's right. This has got like I've got an oil area that's it's full. Like, I've been tapping it for hours and it just won't go away. Just won't quit.
It does not. Well, I mean, oil reserves never... Remember, right, the oil reserve will never go out, but the amount that you get out of it will decrease over time.
Yeah, so
The
basically...
percentage.
Yeah, but the percentage on this one is, like, still at over 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Right now I need, let's see, where's... No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now the oil is flowing again. Let's make sure. This should be pumping oil now into my reserves here. That's better. Alright, so it's probably going to take a little while for it to get that back up and going, but at least I should start getting petroleum gas again. Hell, that didn't take long. It's just dumping oil in there super fast. I love it. I love it. I love it! Let's get a pump in there to make this go by even faster.
Yeah, where's my request for a pump at for droids? Bring it to me.
No. I don't build those.
Oh. You build engine units?
Yes I do.
Okay, that works then.
Ew! It looks like that reserve is starting to run dry a little bit. It's not as good as it used to be. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of low. It's not a full 100 anymore. Jeez. Just deforesting the planet and paving it over.
One tree at a time.
No, you're doing them in like swaths of a few thousand. I don't get it.
They'll learn to stay off your land.
They'll learn to stay up. Alright. I guess for some reason it's lower. Why do you have all these engines again?
Because I need to make one pump.
Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, I guess it requires an engine. Okay.
Yeah, I just need one. And that one request turned into 50. So I can go back into the logistical network here shortly.
I actually don't keep them in storage. Not usually. Oh, no, yes, I do. I do have one storage container for them. But it's really only there to facilitate the bots to move them back and forth between production.
Well, see.
Looks like my original iron mine is going to be tapped really soon. That's not good.
Ooh, that's always fun when that one happens.
Yeah, I've got another iron mine that I already opened up, but it's still not going to produce as much as that one did. The other one, I just basically made it make iron plates. It already does it anyway. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Let's see.
There's boilers. Where do you hide your boilers?
I don't hide them. I don't produce them.
Why are you such a mean person, Myth?
I don't produce them. I just make them when I need them. Why would I produce
Why?
boilers?
Boil.
See, before you came, I wasn't trying to deforest everything.
This is why you're wrong.
God damn
Gotta
it.
show the alien what's what.
I feel like there are better ways to do this.
No.
Okay, let's do this.
We're longer me telling me my usage of small power poles is inefficient or something.
Power pole extend?
No.
No?
Power pole shrink.
Oof. That's not good. Bring me iron plates. I don't even know how many of these I have in store. Oh, 63,000? Okay, I'm doing good. I require more iron plates. Why? So that I can put more green chip.
I require more Vespian gas.
No, I require more green chip. Now let's make sure those are making green chip. Green chip. Green chip. And their job is to just put those in storage. That's it. That's your only job. Make more green chip.
What is my purpose? Make green chip.
Make
Oh,
green
God.
chip. Make green chip. It takes you no time at all, but you need to make green chip. And the robots will just simply be the logistics network for that because it's just easier. I think I've got enough low-density materials for right now. I may want to back off putting those in storage, though, at least for right now. Let those actually keep being created. Because I've got green chip, I've got red chip, but I need to be able to create more blue chip. And that is inherently dependent upon my green chip production. I'm going to need to make more of these. More green chip. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then boom. Boom. I'll reduce that a little bit.
Look at the flock myth as they try to bring all the wood I
I
desire.
don't even want to see it. I'm too busy trying to make green chip production. That is my purpose, to make green chip.
Soon you'll have just an endless flowing and tide of the wood being burned off. It'll be glorious.
I don't think glorious is the term that I would use, but alright. I feel like if anything, my entire production line is just going to be, do you know that you could just burn wood? And it's like, yeah, and it's like, fantastic. We're glad you know that. Alright, where's this wood burning facility that you have?
Oh, I'm gonna make an extra oil pump facility because I needed something to guard it. So
Wait, what?
where your oil pumps are up north. I have to wait for all the ingredients to be delivered to me though.
Oh my gosh.
Slow process.
Why the coal? Don't use coal.
And what do you want me to use?
Wood.
Actually, that's a fair point. Why did I didn't think of that?
Why are you using coal to set these things on fire? What is wrong with you?
A lot of things, alright, Myth? A lot of things.
No, that's bad. God dang it.
At this point, it's force of habit. I'm just so used to coal.
There you go. No input fluid.
I think the pump was connected wrong.
Well, do you have a water pump or just a regular pump?
Did I do something stupid? I might have done something stupid.
There, hold on. There you go. There you go.
Okay, that works.
Now I just need to power these things. Why are you making a long line of them?
Because I intended for much more of this to be done.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Listen, the more of these that run, the faster the wood gets burned off.
Oh my
The more
gosh.
pollution it makes.
I like how that's the goal. I want to make more pollution. Why? So that I can destroy the world with pollution.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go take a look at my green chip production. I'm still missing pieces from what it looks like. Apparently, I may not be producing enough copper plates to facilitate this. I may have been a little bit overzealous in my thinking, but that's okay. That's okay. No one's perfect. Let's see here. Jeez. They're not even getting any iron or copper plates over here anymore. Alright. And it is, wow, it is late. So I'm going to call it for today because I am tired and it is time to go to bed.
Alright, you're just terrified of the power of wood steam power.
Well, don't worry, I'll have it for whenever I play by myself, I guess. Or whenever we play again, I don't know. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good night.